Hello, crazy Disney people. What is up, everybody? It's day 29 since the Disney parks closed, and we are going live every single day at 8 o'clock until the parks open. So, hello, everyone. I hope everybody had a good day today. I got me some sun. I was outside. I went for a power walk. I did some laundry. Hi, Sandy and Joseph and Andrea and David. Hey, Amy. How's it going, Amy? I got your message, Amy, and I'll definitely get back to you. Hey, Straight Tail Aviation, howdy doody. You guys, we have a special guest tonight, my friend Rachel, who is part of Diz Life of Ours, is going to join us today. Hey, Piglet Roo, Joseph, just another Diz nerd. Darla, what's up? How's everybody doing? What'd you all do today? That's what I want to know. How are you passing time and getting through these days? Oh, hello. It's Rachel. She's here. What's up?
Hey,
Rachel's
how you guys doing?
Everybody, this is Rachel, and her husband June are the dynamic duo of Diz Life of Ours. There he is. There he is. There's June. I'm so glad you didn't have to eat cereal tonight.
Yeah, me too. I was going to look for you. I was coming to find you, Tanya, if I had these cereal. I was looking for you.
Oh, my goodness. That would have been terrible. I have a wine slushie. I'm trying to eat it with a spoon.
Sounds good.
Because I can't get it through the straw. So what's up, you all? Welcome to the stream. I appreciate you all joining us tonight.
Hey, Sandy. Hey,
Girl,
everybody.
we thank you for inviting Rachel.
Yeah, I've been talking to her. We always are chit-chatting about this, that, and the other. And I was like, you should come on the stream.
Yeah.
And she was like, okay, I will. But I caught her when I'm painting.
That's right, Diane. I am the balance.
Yeah, the balance.
The off balance.
So I'm gonna just I wanted to ask you all a few questions. And number one, I wanted to know, how did y'all meet? How did Diz Life of Ours begin?
He ran away.
Uh-oh. That means you got it. Hey, Javi. Hey, Miss Queen. James. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream tonight. I know you all have lots and lots of options tonight about where to go on YouTube. There are so many people live tonight, so I'm glad you're here with that crazy Disney lady and Diz Life of Ours. So how did you and June meet, Rachel?
We actually met in a parking garage.
In a parking garage.
Yeah.
Did he throw one of those eggs on you? Hey, you.
No, his friend actually asked for my number for him. Which
Oh, okay.
That wasn't true.
Right.
Ray's not telling the truth. I had to come back in here. Ray's not telling the truth. We met
well, tell us the truth.
Ray went in Disney's parking lot. Ray was wiping people's windows in the parking lot with a squeegee. And she asked me for some spare change. Tell them the truth.
Yeah, that's it.
And she had the squeegee and she was wiping people's windows. And she came over here and I gave her some change and I felt bad for her. I started bringing her lunch to the parking lot. You don't remember that?
Mm-hmm.
It don't look like you remember that.
I don't.
You know,
We met in the parking lot.
I think you made that whole story up.
But we did meet in the parking lot, though.
There was a parking lot. Okay.
There was.
Hey, Christopher.
And
how long ago was that? How long ago was that?
It'll be 19 years in a couple months.
19 years.
We want us free.
No, Dobby, you don't get
Go
your
ball.
We want us free. 19 years. Yeah.
That's a long time.
It's a long time, y'all.
That is a long time.
Long time.
I think you're in it for the long haul once you hit 19 years for sure.
Yeah, you don't have a choice.
Yeah, because once that common law marriage kicks in, but we married for real. Oh, she can't take. It's cheaper to keep her.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard. That's what I've been told.
Yes. If she can put up with you.
Yeah.
I know there's lots of laughing that goes on, which is really good because y'all are both funny. Speaking of which, your all's vlogs crack me up. For real. I feel like Rachel's always trying to be so serious and June always has to throw that humor in there.
Yeah.
And I'm always cracking up. My favorite vlogs that you all do are on the Disney Cruise Line.
And that's our favorite ones to do.
Oh, I love your Disney Cruise Line vlogs.
Like, that's definitely my favorite. I love.
Honestly, you want me to tell you the truth? Here's the truth. Before we even knew each other, I was watching your vlogs. Okay.
Aw.
And you all were on a Disney cruise, and you're walking down the hall, and I think June didn't realize people were behind him, and he farted.
Yeah.
And he went, oh, he didn't know somebody was there, and I literally died laughing. And that's when I actually fell in love with you all. It was all from the fart.
Yeah, and that was true. That was there was no special effects involved in it. That was a true scene.
And I was like, I love him because he didn't edit that out. He left it there. I am a fan. That was so funny.
That's what we try to do. We try to keep in like the realism of it, you know. So
yeah, that's what you gotta do.
Yeah, I think
you definitely have to keep it real. Because I'd hate to be something on camera and then meet you guys in person and then I'm total opposite.
Right. Yeah, you definitely do have to keep it real.
So it's fun.
But the bad thing about like being like silly all the time is like people expect you to be silly all the time. And then there's times when I don't feel like being silly and I'm like, I ain't right. But they expect it to, you know, to be that way because that's what they see of me. Yeah. So maybe I should start doing some serious vlogs. I'm gonna start doing serious vlogs. Just looking at the camera like this.
No, please.
No. We like you funny. We like you funny.
I'm like, hey, what's going on, y'all?
But everybody, you know, has their time when you're like chill. Yeah. Like that doesn't mean you're being fake. Like I feel like even for me, like I'm loud and crazy all the time, but there's moments here that I'm just chill. You know what I'm saying? And you just that doesn't mean that I'm being fake. It's just I gotta kind of be in the mood to be crazy. So
what people don't know, I mean, y'all watch my video, y'all see one part of you. I'm really reserved. Like I'm really like I don't really talk as much as I do on the vlog. Right? Yeah. I'm kind of like just more mellow.
But you always still have that funny sense of humor.
Yeah,
though.
But it's not as animated, right?
Yeah, but you're still like the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was your all's favorite cruise that you did on the Disney Cruise Line?
Marvel Day at Sea.
Yeah, the Marvel Day at Sea was the best.
Those were so good.
Yeah,
That's the one that you went to that had the Rapunzel, like the Rapunzel dining room, right? I have not been on that ship, and I need to go because that was so
your boys
great.
will love it, but not only them, you will have a blast.
Yeah.
You will definitely have a blast. It was. We've been on how many cruises?
4
cruise lines. That one to me was the best.
Mm-hmm.
That whole interaction with the characters and the dinner tables and I don't know, it just seemed a little bit more intimate.
Well, and Flynn Rider came over to your table. That was pretty cool. Like characters don't come in the dining room all the time.
Yeah, but see, we're saying that, but we haven't been on Wish. The Wonder.
Ray will make up.
I was gonna say
Ray will make up in a second.
So we haven't been on that one, but I heard like the Tiana house or Tiana restaurant was really nice. So I'm like, okay, can that compare to?
I can only speak to what I've been on.
To Rapunzel.
I can only speak to what I've been on, but we're gonna check it out. Hopefully next
time. You all can do the Wonder next time.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do the Wonder.
Yeah.
I heard Star Wars Day at Sea was. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. If y'all didn't know that, now you know. But I heard the Star Wars Day at Sea didn't compare to the Marvel Day at Sea, so that's making me a little nervous. But Marvel Day,
but who said it though? Was it a Marvel fan that said that doesn't really care for Star Wars? You know what I'm saying? So maybe you just need to do that to see and get your own opinion.
That's true.
Because you never know.
I'll do it. I'll do it regardless. And
Darla, she's saying the Tiana restaurant was fantastic. She just came off of the Wonder. She went on the Christmas cruise.
Oh wow!
So we can't wait. It's super spectacular.
Oh wow, super spectacular! So I can't wait to try it, David.
Yeah.
Dwayne, Straight Tail Aviation just said he just subscribed to your channel.
Well,
so
we
that's awesome. Yeah, thanks, Dwayne. You're not gonna be sad that you did. You're definitely going to be very entertained. They're super funny. You guys, not only are you talented, funny, a great team, Your all's TikToks are now taking off like crazy. I'm loving your TikToks. Whose ideas are the TikToks?
So you got to change with the times, right? You got to evolve with the times, right? But we're the old folks going on TikTok. We don't know what to do. We heard about TikTok a while ago. We were like, let's do TikTok. I'm like, I don't know what to do. So we feel like the old folks out here doing it, and we did the first one, and it was okay. And then the second one she dropped. The second one we did this weekend
on Easter,
and
that's with the makeup brush, right?
No, that was.
See, we didn't put that on ours because someone asked me to do that with them. So it was like a group of girls. We all did it together. I wonder if I could just take that clip and put it on ours because I like that one. It was good.
That is so good. Yeah,
I like that. So good. So it's like we have to keep going with the time.
Yeah, you got to change with the time. So I don't want to be like I don't want to go the way of the Dodo and go the way of Blockbuster. You don't make those changes, and then you're out of sight.
Yeah. The only one I know is the one where you can throw the elbows and do a little shimmy. That's the only dance I know. And all the kids get in there. That's so cute.
Yeah.
So like if everybody lines up and does that dance, I do know that one. But the rest. Oh, and then I know the one that's very similar to like the Macarena.
Yeah, we did that.
That one's not too bad. What's that one called?
Don't know.
It kind of sounds like MC Hammer or something, right?
No, that's not the name. That's not the channel. I forget.
It's like it's the Macarena, and then at the end you have to like pull a rope, turn this way, and then strum a guitar. Have you seen that?
I won't be able to do that.
Yeah,
one.
we get.
Oh, it's not bad, really. If I can do it, you can do it. Oh, Jill just popped in. Belle Southern, Jill, and Caesar, and Kylie, and little baby Paisley is here. Hey. Hello to the Belle Southern family.
Bells, yes. We love you guys.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Robin says she can't get a grip on Instagram. Never mind TikTok.
TikTok is a lot.
I really want to try to get Robin on Instagram, but I was the same way though. I had no idea what I was doing. Okay, so you know how like we're changing over to TikTok right now? Like that's how I was with Instagram. I had no idea what I was doing. I knew Facebook and that's it. And then I never even had a YouTube account until this whole thing started. I didn't know what YouTube was or none of these videos. Like I had no idea about all of this.
Well, we didn't either. We're hitting 2 years in May.
And so my children helped me out a lot with some of the the vocab and the vernacular. So they helped me out a lot in what's going on. So, but I'll scroll through it all day. I find myself like an hour and I'm like, I'm still looking at TikTok videos. But to make yourself relevant, you just got to kind of keep up with the times, right? So
that's what you do.
Yeah, we try not to, and maybe we can grab another audience and bring them over to wherever we are. So
yeah,
Miss Queen said that she's hiding on the stairs talking to us. She's supposed to be watching Star Wars with the family.
I'm telling him.
Hey, Miss Queen.
She said she's hiding. Hey, Star Wars is awesome.
So with that whole thing, like, how did you all get started on YouTube? Like, how did this whole Diz Life of Ours YouTube thing start for you all?
Well, I was going to start with my own channel called Diz Life of Mine. And I just couldn't get it right.
No. So
I couldn't.
No, that's not what it was. No. So it was called Diz Life of Mine. And her first video was about you remember that subscription to the Movie Pass? It came and went. It's like $9.99. You could watch like a movie a day or something to that effect.
Yeah.
So she was doing something to kind of review that, and she just was nervous in front of the camera. And as long as I know myself, I've been like a clown, like a class clown. Mm-hmm. So I don't have that nervous, in front of the camera. That's my gateway.
Yeah.
But for her, she's a little nervous. So I said, all right, let me jump on this to help her out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got back into the groove of, okay, this is mine. I got this.
Yeah.
So let me get this.
Whenever you were doing that, it helped her get more comfortable in front of the camera. Along
even to that, she's still like
I really am shy, and people don't believe that, but I am.
So when I turn the camera, I don't know for you, Tanya, but for myself, when I turn the camera, I don't see anything else. I see me. And I know what I'm, I try to look around and see what's going on as far as what I can work with, but I don't see people. I don't see people like, oh, look at them, look at that. I don't see that. So, because I know I have a mission to do and I'm trying to entertain somewhat. So I look at something, I might look at a scenario and I react to that scenario. None of this is scripted. None of this like we didn't write this stuff. We just go and we go with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the same way. Like whenever I first started doing this, like I was always so shy or embarrassed to like be talking to the camera because people are looking at you like, what is she doing? You know? And now I'm like you. I turn the camera on, I see nobody else.
That's it.
I'm in that zone and I'm talking to the audience and I don't care what people are saying. If they want to ask questions, they can ask questions, but I just run through it. So
yep. So every once in a while when I think they might look a little too hard. So what I do is I got a remedy for it. I'll take off my shirt. I got like an Audi belly button and it's pierced. Yes. I show them that real quick.
And then they just look the other way.
And then they're good. They're like,
wow.
You're going to make people sick. But it's all good.
Don't listen to him. He's crazy.
Oh my God. Mama, did you see that?
He has a third. This is childish.
So this life of mine, whenever you first started with it, that was going to be based on movie reviews.
Well, no, she was going to do makeup. She was going to do movie stuff.
And just like Disney stuff, because I've always loved Disney.
Okay, so the Diz part of it was always Disney related.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We've been going to Disney.
And how did you all fall in love with Disney? Like, how did that whole love for Disney start for you all?
I've always loved Disney. I just knew I could never go to Disney, couldn't afford it growing up.
Yeah,
so I used to just watch it on TV.
We had a choice. You want to eat? You want the lights on or you want to go to Disney? I'm like, I prefer to eat. And so we used to.
I have a fun story about that. Whenever we moved here, everybody wanted to get our annual passes right away. Well, when we got here, we came with no jobs. We just cashed out some money and we moved to Florida.
Oh, wow.
And so for 4 months, my husband wasn't working. And they were, my kids were all like, when are we going to get an annual pass? When are we going to get an annual pass? And I was like, well, do you want your annual pass or do you want electricity?
Right.
And Mariah was like, well, we got a pool, so electricity is kind of overrated. We just get hot and jump in the water.
That's my children.
Yeah.
That's my children. We got neighbors, right? Like, yeah, but we can eat over there. I'm like, no, you can't. But they don't care. They don't, as long as they get what they need. But yeah, I loved Disney before I met Rachel. I never went to the park. I went to the parks once. I went to Disney World when I was 17. So that was like 3 years ago. And
so you were in New York and you loved Disney already. But
I lived in a few different places, but when I used to watch the Disney movies, the cartoons and whatnot, the movies, animated features, I was in love with it then. I would go to the movies by myself and go watch a Disney film by myself. Yeah. Because I knew my friends wouldn't. But so I always loved like the messages behind some of the movies.
Oh yeah.
That hope and that dream, the dreaming and the believing, that's always been a big part of just who I am. So I always embrace that. But when I met Ray, we weren't going to Disney. Where were we going? Like Universal?
Yeah, Universal and Busch Gardens. Because it was just a lot cheaper.
Right.
Yeah.
And then we started going to Disney on a regular basis, and then that was it. That was it from there.
Well, we kind of waited for the kids to get a little bit older too, because they were little. And I'm like, they're not going to really remember it. And then I remember just taking Rain. She was like 6 months, and we were on the ferry, and I got that picture. And we were just after that, we just started going to Disney.
That was the first stimulus check.
Oh, the first stimulus check.
I'm just joking. I'm just kidding.
That's so funny. Oh, you were talking about the Disney movies. What is your favorite Disney movie?
That's a hard one because I don't really.
That is hard.
One doesn't stick out. So many stick out, right? And then when Pixar, you're just talking strictly Disney, or like when Pixar came aboard, it was just so many.
Yeah, they have a lot of good.
And I go back, I look at them. I can honestly tell you, I probably look at each of the animated ones at least twice a year, at the minimum, twice a year. So,
have you watched any today?
No, not yet. I planned on watching. What were you watching?
I think Brooklyn's gonna watching Sunny with a Chance.
Sunny with a Chance. That's something for
a TV show. It's so cute.
But I love it. It's Demi Lovato when she was a little younger.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I haven't. When I got home, I was I ate. What else did I do? I didn't have a chance really to relax or settle down yet.
No, not yet.
Well, Song of the South, David said. Nah, bro.
We'll watch
David wants to watch.
You can't even get that movie anymore.
Right? David wants to watch Uncle Remus. Nah, I watched that recently too. Actually,
Did you? Yeah. How'd you see that? You can't even get that movie anymore.
Well, we talk later. I can.
Okay.
Remember that right there.
Robin said that she remembers when we had the cricket stream.
At the barbershop. My husband used to come home from the barbershop and have movies. I'd be like,
bootleg movies, right?
At the barbershop.
How do you get a bootleg of Song of the South? But no.
Exactly.
I watched that recently because I hadn't watched it in a while. I didn't think anything of it. You know, I hadn't seen that since I was a kid.
That was the first time I've ever seen it.
And then I watched it again. I was like, ooh,
that was the first time I ever seen it. And I'm like,
wow.
What is this?
That's a little racist.
That is. That's why you can't. That's why
you can't resurface. There's no fixing that. It is.
No fixing that.
Yeah. Just let it go.
Yeah.
Well, what about you, Ray? Do you have a favorite Disney movie?
I really love them all. Like, I love them.
No,
all.
you don't. You don't like Home on the Range.
Home on the Range wasn't bad.
It was
I
awful.
like the talking cows.
Home on the Range is good.
Until you do, hold on. I gotta put it.
He's your yodeling cowboy or something.
Let me see.
There was like in the 90s. There was a period where Disney they weren't doing too hot in the movie area. And then all of a sudden, I think when Pixar came aboard, they started like booming, like And then now Disney stories started changing and started being on par with some of Pixar stuff. So
because they're pretty good. Yeah. I want to say I remember the first Disney movie that I can remember seeing was The Lion King, and I happened to watch it by myself.
That's the first Disney movie you saw?
Yeah, like a movie because
y'all didn't have a TV.
Okay, I used to watch the ball drop at Disney World on TV. That's how I knew one day I was gonna go to Disney. That was always my dream. Like bucket list was to go to Disney World and watch the ball drop or watch the countdown.
Yeah,
and I've done it, and never again, but I've done it.
Yeah,
too many people. But I remember watching The Lion King, and I was just kind of grown, pretty much. And I was just sitting there crying. I was like, what is this?
Yeah,
for sure.
That's right. It's a good movie.
Yeah, that movie was so good. Really and then I just really started getting into the movies and stuff. But I've always been a Mickey Mouse fan.
Yeah, The Lion King too. It hit home because that's how my father and his brother's relationship was.
Help me, brother! Okay, now let's talk about parks.
Okay.
What's your favorite park?
Hands down, Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yes, hands down. Because Magic Kingdom is Disney.
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree.
That's why I would pick Magic Kingdom.
Now, if the park's open, would I go there first? No.
No, I was gonna ask you that.
No. Hollywood Studios.
I will be there. No, I will get Magic Kingdom.
It just takes a long time to get to Magic Kingdom is the only
problem. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. Like there's a lot more people at Magic Kingdom.
That too.
So there's a lot more gas. And sometimes when I walk and my mouth is open, some of that stuff infiltrates. And it be all in my lungs.
Hey, I think we've all been crop dusted, trust me. It's so bad. And I'll be live and I'll be like, okay, somebody just farted and I ate it. Right. I'm not even playing. It's so nasty.
I'm like, what are y'all eating, people? Is that like a baby lamb? What is that? Somebody's intestines is rotting right now. So
they've been at Liberty Treats. They've been over at Liberty Tree and eating.
Something like a dead lizard or something. Something's wrong with your insides. My nose hairs are sin. I can't. I really can't.
It's too much.
It's true though.
Well, honestly though, whatever park they open first will be at.
No, you're not gonna be. I gotta go to work. But the truth of the matter, Magic Kingdom would be. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a lot of people out there when it first opens, trying to get the gist of what's going on and if there are any changes or whatnot. So that's a good look if you're vlogging. Like I said, for me, I don't care about, there's a lot of people, at first, I don't care about that. If you want to see it, you come along. This is the ride we're going to take you on, and if you can watch it or you can't watch it. I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you. Totally subjective. If you want to see, and then keep it here. But if you don't, then you can change the channel. You can do whatever you need to do. But
that's a great way to look at it.
For the experiences we have, if you want to come along, come along. We invite you all. Come along.
Yeah,
we're gonna have a good time.
Some of your experiences, trust me.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
I have seen you eat hot wings.
Yeah, crickets. It's what's for dinner. Cricket is the other white meat.
Please don't remind me. That was horrible.
Yeah, cricket. So who knows? I mean, tune in. You never know what we're gonna eat next.
It better be real food, or I'm not eating anything. I quit. That's it. I tap out on that.
Yeah, Andrea said spicy chocolate. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, except the next day in the bathroom, that wasn't fun.
Yeah, that probably made me sick though.
Yeah,
that chocolate was like really too hot.
It was entertaining when you go back and look at it. You know, it's something to go back and a lot of people remember those videos. Like, oh, you remember you did this? Those stick out more than any of the other ones, I think.
Yeah, I mean, because we did it for a good cause and we raised a lot of money, and that's what
that was fantastic. That was so good. I was like all over that, y'all. It was so good.
I was actually kind of proud of my kids too, because everyone but Brooklyn, but they did it too, and I was surprised.
They were big sports through the whole thing. It was so great. Sure.
Yeah. When we got home, they're like, "Mom, you owe me $100. Remember?" I'm like, "Darn it, you remember that?"
They ain't gonna let you forget. Well, what I really meant was 100.
Right, it wasn't U.S. dollars. It was Cougaran. That's the African money. So I got the African ATM not too far from my house, so I'll give them some Cougaran, and they'll be all right.
Exactly.
Hey, JB.
That was U.S. dollars that I was talking about. That is so funny.
But yeah, so I will definitely say Magic Kingdom is my favorite park because that's what Disney is.
It just reeks of Walt Disney.
Yeah, for sure. And I always say that Magic Kingdom is my favorite park, and the rest of them are kind of equal because I love them all.
Yeah, for sure.
I love, Hollywood Studios has a place in my heart because that's where my daughter works. So
yeah.
But I love Animal Kingdom. I love Hollywood Studios. I love Epcot. So
yeah, everything about
is it.
But you know what though? The only thing about Animal Kingdom is just like it seems like it's extra hot.
It really does. Robin and I say that all the time.
Goodness, I'm like,
but aren't you in Africa?
Yeah,
it's supposed to be hot.
I mean, yeah, I guess if you want to look at it like that. But woo, it's hot over there.
It really is.
Like you're like in this bowl, and the heat just is. You're in a convection of
it's
and
hot.
the heat just rotating.
For real.
So Tanya, have you been to Disneyland?
I have, and I'm going back again in August for Star Wars night.
Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's gonna be fun. So which park do you like better?
Whenever you all were there for D23 and all the stuff you all got to do, that was so cool.
Yeah,
that was pretty. That was really fun. That was nice.
And again, like Disneyland, I mean, just knowing that walk that park, right? So that has that nostalgia feeling to it, and then it was just I don't know. You could kind of feel that. I did anyway. I kind of felt like, oh wow, this is Walt was here. So
yeah, I did too. And Mariah really did. Like she just broke down in tears, like because she was envisioning like that picture, that famous picture of him standing at the castle.
Right.
And as we were walking through there, she just broke down into tears. And I was like, oh my gosh, like it's so real. It's so real. It's very overwhelming. And Disneyland is so great for sure.
I had tears too. They was for different reasons. Ray bought, she went behind my back and bought annual passes, so my tears were different. I'll check my bank account. They said non-sufficient. I'm like, what?
No.
I just got paid. What do you mean? So it was a different type of tears.
Sleep out on the bench tonight.
It's okay. We slept on the floor at the convention center, so it was all right.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask if you all did that. Like how I didn't know if you all were able to get like the tickets that allowed you to come back in the morning, or did you do the all-nighter?
Yeah, all-nighter because like soon as I don't know, it was kind of like as soon as you went to get tickets, everything was gone.
Gone like this.
So you were like stuck. There was nothing left. So
but truth of the matter is like part of the experience is doing that. You got to do it at least once, right? You got to go and see the
Oh yeah.
You have to do that, and it was so. I'm telling you, it was fun. You were surrounded around a bunch of people that had the same interests you have.
Just love Disney, like
every single one of them, and there was nothing. There was no animosity. There was no beefing. There was no crazy.
Nothing, because here's the problem: like in the parks, whenever you run into that kind of situation where people have an attitude and things like that, people do come here just for a day trip or just for a quick vacation but they don't really love Disney. Like they're just here.
Yeah.
Doing it for the children or whatnot.
They're just like, you need to pack your angry eyes sometimes, but
right. Oh yeah. It gets I gotta put on my Sam Jackson every once in a while.
Yeah, for sure. But then whenever you go to a D23 event, there's nobody at D23 that's just there.
No,
like, D23 is for people who love it.
That's for the fans.
So it's pretty incredible. And I'm so glad you all got to experience that and that you shared it with us because it was great. And all the people y'all got to meet, I was like so jealous.
Yeah, we got to meet a lot of people. We don't really have our D23 vlogs out yet.
They're not even out. They're not even out yet.
Pictures and stuff that we did, like quick Instagram stories.
So this is the perfect time to release those vlogs. So you'll be seeing those coming up in the upcoming weeks.
No kidding. That's a great that's something that can keep you busy if you get bored. I mean,
oh yeah.
If you haven't already cleaned out every cabinet, every drawer, every closet.
Yeah, that's me.
Well, I know you've painted some walls.
Oh, that's how Q's daughter said bye. So cute. Yeah, I've been working every day because I'm just trying to find something to do, keep busy.
And I got to pad them walls later.
Who's calling me? I don't know. So, top 5 rides. What's your top 5? Oh, wait. Before we go into that, I do have to ask you, what was your favorite ride at Disneyland? Or show, or what was your favorite thing about Disneyland?
Credit coasters. Oh, I can't just pick. I picked 3: Credit Coaster, Cars Land area, and the Guardians of the Galaxy. That ride was so fun.
Yep.
Same for you.
That's a 3-hour pick. Guardians of the Galaxy, the Credit Coaster.
Is Mickey and the Magical Map. That was my absolute favorite thing.
But you know what? We actually didn't do everything at all because we said we have passes. We'll come back.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna be expired.
So, I mean,
we're gonna get them again.
Yeah, because we are
going August 26th. If y'all want to go down there, use your pass.
I really wanted to. We were trying to get out there for Marvel Land, but I think everything's postponed right now. So I don't know how that's going. So.
Yeah, it might not even be open. We were going for that as well. But Mariah and her friends have tickets to all the Star Wars events because it's like a big Star Wars weekend. The boys and I didn't get tickets. They sold out in like 2 hours.
I can imagine.
Wow.
Or less. Like everything. They opened the sales up at 7 a.m. and they were gone. Like that. Okay. And Mariah set her alarm for 6:30 and got up and got their tickets. So.
Wow, I bet you that's going to be so much fun. I wish Disney World did some of the things that they do out there, like the 80s or 90s night. They don't do any of that. Yeah, so fun.
But we also after hours. They don't do a villains night.
No,
I'm a 90s kid, so I can appreciate a 90s. Let's do the faces.
Oh yeah,
you see what?
A 90s night would be really fun. And the other thing that I really wanted to do was the Oogie Boogie Bash.
Yeah.
Me too. Yes, I definitely want to do that. You said let him know when you go.
Come on, that was great.
And they were selling out fast with that one too, if I'm not mistaken. They were selling out real quick with
that. I booked it. I didn't get tickets because I thought I had time to get tickets, and then they were gone.
No bueno.
Wow.
They were gone so fast.
Dang.
So. I was going to ask you next, what is your top 5 rides all Disney World?
You go first.
Top rides Disney World would be I'm taking both of the Star Wars rides. Those are my favorite.
So that's your number 1, like number 1, number 2?
Yeah.
You're just saying all of Disney World or Magic Kingdom?
All of Disney World, top 5 rides.
So Rise of the Resistance is first for me.
She ain't even thinking. I agree with that. I know you said that.
No, Rise is first. That's my favorite.
Yeah, Rise is.
My second would be
Carousel.
That's your ride.
It ain't that hard.
It is that hard. It's hard because
I know mine. I know about at least 3.
I like Test Track.
Really? You're not even thinking right now.
Hold on, let me think.
You're not. You put her on the spot, Tanya.
Yeah. I know. I should have given you a heads up that I was going to ask this question.
Yeah, she's like naming. Okay, so now watch this.
Okay.
Rise of the Resistance. Flight of Passage. Right? Yeah. Is that Pandora? Is that what Flight of Passage? I knew that was her second one. I knew that was your second one. And now I'm lost.
Yeah, Flight of Passage. Duh. How did I forget that?
Yeah. 7 Doors Mine Train.
Oh yeah.
Space Mountain.
Yeah.
See, that's when it starts getting a little hard.
Between what? Like number 5?
Yeah, like that last one.
Do you ride Rock and Roller Coaster, Tower of Terror, Expedition Everest?
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's when it gets a little hard. But the older I get, the more, I mean, I still love those rides. The older I get, the more my body says, boy, you better stop playing with me.
So we get, so we pick Dumbo.
That's real. Like I get off some of that stuff and like I'm dizzy. Like, oh, what the?
It does. Yeah, I gotta slow down. Like Robin and I say that all the time. All the time. Yeah. We're always like, if we get on Everest, like we don't ride it because I don't even like it. But if I do, I get a headache.
Yeah.
Or
Everest, that's another one.
And see, we can't say the Mickey Railroad because we haven't rode it yet.
Oh, good. You don't like it.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I hate the way they draw
it. Bruce said people mover, LOL. Yep.
No, that's not. I don't understand that for nostalgia, yeah, but I don't understand that love for the people mover unless you're trying to get a break. I don't get it.
I'll get on it for a break because I'm tired.
Yeah.
I want to sit down.
There's nobody that rope drops to do the people mover. Not so.
There might be.
There might
be somebody in chat that loves the people mover. We don't know.
Yeah, but truth of the matter, you can walk over there. You get on there anytime you want to.
Chrissy says, did anyone ever do the villains party at Hollywood Studios years ago? I wanted to do it so bad. Did they only have it for 1 year? Oh, is that? I never did that.
I remember that too when I wanted to do that. I remember that.
So was that like the club villains or whatever? Is that what you're talking about?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I never did that.
Someone asked, do they think that we would like the Mickey and Minnie's Railroad? I think so. We will.
Yeah, I just don't like the way they're being animated. I can't. I really hate the way they're drawing Mickey Mouse nowadays. All my soul does not like.
I don't either. A lot of us. What happened?
Oh, we're back.
Oh, there you go.
We had technical difficulties. You got to put it on Do Not Disturb.
Yeah, I forgot.
So just another listener said hashtag people mover. Robin loves the people mover. Dawn from Canada loves the people mover. All of them are saying they're team people mover over here.
Darn it.
I know.
Because you got to move the people, I guess. Yeah, I enjoy it. I do.
Technical difficulties.
I lost them. The most thing I hate about the new animation is the way Goofy looks. Oh, I know. I don't like the way Goofy looks either. Hughes and Bruce, what's up? How's it going? They are also team people mover. Awesome. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Menu. I'm sorry that I'm not like chatting with you all so much, but I'm just, talking with them for a little while. I'm sure they'll be right back in just a second. They're having a little bit of technical difficulties there. I like old school Mickey and Minnie. Yes, I know. Yeah. Hey, Matt. Here they come. They're coming back in now. There they are. Are you good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry about that. Ray forgot to put her phone on Do Not Disturb.
That's okay.
We got a phone call. So, yeah. What
you don't like the way that they draw the
characters. Yeah, the way they're drawing. So Heather says that it goes back before the way they're drawing Mickey right now. I didn't like Ren and Stimpy, the way they were drawn. I hate it. So this is what it reminds me of, Ren and Stimpy. So it doesn't look like not even close to anything Walt drew.
Yeah, so, and just like Michelle was just talking about, like even Goofy looks awful.
Oh, that is the worst.
It's the worst. I'm like, what is that? It looks like he is like Chris Rock from
Pookie.
Yeah.
Pookie.
Yeah, Pookie. That's what he looks like. They be calling me, man. They be calling me. I'm like, no, what y'all do? What y'all do to Goofy?
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, I don't like it at all.
It's awful. It's like when I didn't like Ren and Stimpy, so I don't like the way they're drawing this. And it just doesn't feel like Walt drew this to me.
Yeah. But my kids absolutely love all the shorts. They have watched every one of the shorts on Disney Plus. And like I remember whenever I first came home from whenever they opened up Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and I came home and I had pictures from the scenes of Potato Land and all that. And Jace was like, you don't even know what Potato Land is. And I'm like, yes, I do. Because they've already watched all the shorts But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's super cute. Y'all gotta watch.
I watch them, and they're funny. It's just there's certain scenes in it. I'm like, that's disgusting. That's not something to me that Mickey Mouse would have done. So I'm trying to get on board, and I know it's for the kids. It's just like the music, right? I listen to the music. I'm like, what is this? What is that belt? It's just garbage to me right now. But it's their time, so my time is done.
Yeah.
Sarah said her son would want to leave the parks to go to the hotel to watch the Mickey cartoons.
Wow. Wow.
That's awesome. The Mickey shorts on Disney Plus are great. Yes, they are very good. Like the stories are fantastic.
Yeah, I agree.
Whether you like the way that they're drawn, like the animation might not be so great, but the story is really, really good.
Yes. I agree with that. What's up, baby?
Yeah. Cool. So, what do you all have planned, like for your channel, like for the future? What can we expect from this life of ours?
So hopefully some more cruise vlogs.
No, I'm gonna be honest. Like most of the stuff, Tanya, like it's not planned. We just go do stuff, and we take the camera with us, and we just go do it. And that's what I think it makes it a little bit more authentic. It just comes off as being. It's natural because that's what it is. We're not like, okay, when we get here, we're going to take 2 steps and we're going to move over this way. And we're going to wave 2 times and come over here. We just go do stuff and we make it happen.
There's been times whenever you all go live and I can hear Rachel saying, how do I do this? I don't know what I'm doing. This and she's like trying to get the phone straight up, straight so she can do the live stream.
Every live. Every single one. For 2 years.
That is so real though, because I remember when I first started live streaming and like in the end, I'd be like, how do I turn this thing off?
Yeah.
I
did microwave, not know believe it or not. Believe it or not, we got a microwave and a VCR and it's still blinking 12 o'clock.
Yes. And
I didn't even set the oops. Hey, that's a new microwave.
It's live, y'all. You don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, it's nothing planned. When it's live, it's live. Like you don't get to go home, pull it up on the screen and edit it out and do this and make it all look pretty. It's just, it is what it is.
That's it. And then I go home and I look at it sometimes because I don't remember what I've said. And I look at it when I get home. I'm like, oh, you kind of crazy. So, but in a good way. In a good way. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm like, how did you think of that? Like, I have to ask myself sometimes, how did you think of that? Like, why did that come to your mind? It pops in and it comes out. So,
well, we're good at feeding off each other too, because we're always around each other. For sure.
Yeah,
19 years is a long time.
You should see the stab mark.
It is. It is a long time. Yeah. So your friend, is it Kidero?
Yeah, Q. My man Q.
Yeah, call him
Q. Okay. He's a huge fan of yours.
Yes, he is.
And,
a huge fan of his.
He's on here complimenting you all right now. Said so true, but they are so humble, and I love them to death. We are instant family.
Yeah, we love Q. Yeah. Q we just recently met him in person in his family.
Right before the park closed.
Yeah,
I think he found my channel through your channel, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right, Q?
Did you share? Did you share this?
Okay. Yeah, I shared this.
I think I'm going to subscribe to y'all's channel. You really need to subscribe to them for sure. Michelle said, I think I'm going to subscribe to y'all's channel because you're so funny.
Well, we appreciate that. We really do.
Definitely going to be worth your time. Make sure you hit that notification bell and everything because you will be thoroughly entertained for sure.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're not going to be bored.
No, it's nothing boring. Like even if you just pop on your Instagram and do a quick movie review or
something.
Your TikTok videos and just everything. I love you guys a lot. And I'm so happy that I met you and I can call you my friend. I appreciate you all and I'm looking forward to cruising with you all one day.
Oh, that would be awesome. The feeling is mutual. You know, like I said, you can kind of get a sense of like people that are genuine. So it's kind of weird because I thought everybody thought about Disney the way I did in our vlogging space, and it's not that way.
No, it's definitely not.
No, it's not. But it's all good because, like I said, me and Ray and I have been doing this for a long time, and we're gonna continue to do it.
We were doing this before we put that camera. Well, the funny part is we really did videotape our family
8mm.
But I mean, that's when we had the big giant camera.
Yeah.
Before cell phones came out with cameras and stuff. So we've always been doing this. And we're just like, you know what? We could just put a camera in our hand and do it. But we wanted our channel it has a lot of Disney, but it's our channel. We're basing it off of our family and us.
Yeah, it wasn't always that way, you know.
Yeah, in the beginning we were just doing, because we didn't know, and we were just doing what other vloggers did, and let's go review this food and tell how good. But now I'm like, no.
That's what you kind of do. Like you kind of copy in the beginning who you watch, right? So we were watching other certain people, and we were like, okay. And I looked at the video. I'm like, that's not us. That's not. I sound like a weatherman. And then so we changed it, and eventually we became who we were supposed to be in front of it. Yeah, and then that's what it was. Yeah, the very first vlog of Disney Springs, like that to me, that's garbage. Thanks, Q, for bringing that up.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch.
No.
I have to now. Now that you brought it up, I have to go watch it.
That was definitely my very, very first one, and I was just like, "Let's go!" And I'm like, "What was I talking about? Why was I doing?" And in today's
forecast, it'll be slightly cloudy with a chance of participation, and it sounded
that's
real
not
like
fun. That's not fun to watch. Like, no, and then anyway, like I don't want to. There are certain people that I watch, and that's because I'm drawn to them. Like, I don't care what kind of content you're bringing. I'm watching because I like you. You know what I'm saying?
No, you hit the nail on the head. That's what you have. That's what people don't understand. You have to get people to like you, because if Disney goes away,
like now, for you know,
like right now,
what do you have?
Right now, we're just at home, and I've been live streaming from this bedroom for several days now because I can't do what I'm used to doing, and I don't know. I just do what I like to do.
Is that what magic happened? Is that what all of?
No, this is a guest room. I'm like, what are you talking about? My room's upstairs. This is the guest room. This is downstairs. Me and all the, like, everybody's upstairs, and only downstairs is the guest room. We're all upstairs. The boys are in the back, Mariah's in the front, and Blake and I are separate from them.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's just like now, like I said, it's just our channel is about us and our family and how we do it, what we like to do.
Yeah, we don't like, I'm just trying to get my hands around, just trying to be comfortable every time we vlog, right? So, and I think the more we do it, the more comfortable we get. Just like with you, like I seen you from, let's say, a year ago, and I see, like, you know, you're good people. That's why you have people gravitating towards you. That's why you're growing as fast as you're doing, you know? So, because people love your attitude, your positivity, right? People love being around Tanya. You know, and you always got a smile on your face, or you're crying. It's one or the other.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? And usually when I'm crying, it's because I'm happy, though.
Right. So
and your husband's awesome too.
Yeah, your husband. I met your husband, and it felt like I known him. Blake, right? Charles, is it Blake? Yeah. And I felt like I known him for a while, and he was cool in the game. Everything. Like, that's that whole time when we first met them, it was like everybody was cool in the game. So but yeah, I don't know. I know we bump in the parks and whatnot, and you know, sometimes when we see you, we're like, you know, we wish we could hang out a little bit longer. We got jobs to do real fast, but it's always fun.
Usually like one of us has got a camera in our hand and we're on a mission. So we definitely need to take some time and like make make some arrangements so we can get together and hang out more. So my husband doesn't go to the parks. I'm sure you all know that already. He's not a park person.
I know.
But he's a cruiser. And like I thought it was so funny because in December, we took a cruise on the Royal Caribbean.
Royal Caribbean.
Girl, if you could have heard him when he got on that ship, he was like, "Oh my gosh, this is not Disney. We are never going on this ship again. What is this? Disney wouldn't let that happen." And this ain't like Disney. I was like, see, that's why we cruise Disney.
Right. That's why I won't go on anything else, because it's hard for me to believe that somebody can match that level of customer service. I cannot believe that anybody can come
incredible. It's like, and I say it over and over and over again, and people know that's like, I'm not trying to sell a Disney cruise. Nope. It sells itself. You just have to go.
It really does.
It literally is the best vacation ever. So fun. Yes,
it's the best vacation. And it's just always something to do, always. And you feel safe with your kids, letting them go in the teen room, and you're like, okay, you can stay out till 2.
And they have a blast. They have so much fun. Like,
they do.
And you can do your own thing, and they can do their thing, and then like meet up for dinner, and then you know, it's just so much fun on a Disney cruise.
It really is. I mean, and we can't wait to go on the next one.
Yeah. And hopefully we'll try to do one next year too. September for everybody. Like
yeah, I was trying
together.
to do one for Christmas, but I think because of the whole Corona thing, we're going to let that die down for a little bit, and then we'll pick up again next year. But we do really love the cruise line, and my husband loves to do that as well. He likes to eat, so
we do too.
Anytime that I say, "Hey, we're going to Disney Springs to eat," or like
he's up.
We do now. He'll go there, but he does not want to walk around the parks.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, no, he's not into that, especially when it's hot outside. You can forget it.
Yeah. So we got a system. We we can go whenever we want to go, right? So we go early and before the heat comes and before the crowds come, and then we're out.
Yeah.
And then we return maybe in the evening when it's the sun's going down a little bit. So we have the luxury of being able to, like you do, you have the luxury of going whenever you want to.
Yes.
But I get why people try to do that whole day thing because they don't have it,
Yeah, and you try to get as much as you can in, but it's so hot. And I'm just like, oh, I can't even imagine having to come visit.
My first job was a slave, and it wasn't as hot as it is here.
No, no, it's pretty dang hot. It blows everything out of the water.
Yes,
you're like, can I go back, please? Can I just go back?
Right, it's hot in Florida, boy.
It's hot. There ain't no doubt about that. If you're in Florida in the summertime, you need to be able to get to some water.
Yes, all day. You gotta stay hydrated.
And go to at least go to a hotel.
Ocean, something.
Yeah.
Yes, that's so true.
So, do you all live close to an ocean?
Oh, yeah, we live not too far from Clearwater, but we're not like beach people.
Yeah, we got a cement pond in the back. I don't know if you can see that, but we got a cement pond in the backyard.
I know you all have a pool, and we were just talking about that the other day because I was like, at least you all have a pool. I don't have one.
Yeah.
I saw
the only
one
one that we had was the community pool, and they closed it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was at the pool when I was looking at you, your post when you said that. I was like, oh.
I know. Did you feel sorry for me? I was pissed.
I know.
I mean, I had to have a moment because I was so mad when they closed.
I know.
Hey,
you look like you had peace at that pool. I saw you had a drink.
I did. It was like,
you look like you had some
I'm like, I can do this quarantine thing. We'll just go to the pool every day.
Right. Chlorine for what?
Right? Pool is literally right down the street from me, and I was like so into it and having a great time. And then they sent an email while I was at the pool. I got the email that they were closing it.
Wow.
Oh.
You guys have a curfew now?
Huh?
You guys have a curfew now?
We do. You can't be out past 11 p.m.
Oh.
To 5 a.m.
Oh, they changed ours yesterday. We got a phone call, and it's 9 o'clock. 9 p.m. to 5 a.m.
Oh, well, I don't know.
It didn't bother me any because it didn't bother me too much.
News or anything.
Yeah, I'm on parole, so it didn't bother me too much.
Because we go to bed at 9 o'clock.
Well, let's open up the floor before I let you all go to the viewers and see if they have any questions for you.
Hey, howdy, hey. What is going on?
All right. Living in Diz is in the house. Janae's here. Steph is here.
Not too long ago.
Yeah.
This beautiful family.
Yep.
Yeah. Q, my man. Sandy's on here. Sandy.
If anybody has any questions for them,
thank you, Lisa.
Here's your time. You got the floor.
9 to 6.
Hey, Monica.
And thank you, anybody who's joined us tonight. Tanya, first of all, thank you for being that gateway. I appreciate you asking us to be on the show. This is supposed to be Rachel's hour, but you already see.
He always takes over.
I know. Earlier when we talked, she said June might pop in and say hi.
Once that camera got rolling, though.
You know how once the camera gets rolling. Woo!
He wants to know how the Beverly tasted.
Q, you know how the look on my face says it all, Q.
Okay, June, how did Beverly taste?
So Q's referring to a video that I think he just reposted. And there's a scene where I taste Beverly for the first time. So it was pretty
we have to see that.
Gross.
So you didn't like it?
Not at all.
No, it's terrible. Like
I think
Beverly though.
It tastes like poison.
Janae, I remember she was with a young man.
And they met us.
Yes, it was nice meeting you too. Janae.
Yeah, there were so many people at the grand opening of Wars Galaxy's Edge.
So many people. A lot of, and that was a good time too. I mean, like I said, just that rush of being there on opening day.
They also saw you at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opening day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No, at least I don't think I'll ever get past the cricket stream.
With the mystery foods. Yeah, that was fun.
Emily said her and her husband both love the Beverly.
Yeah, to each his own.
I know. I always say that. Yeah. Which was worse, Beverly or the crickets?
The crickets.
Yeah, because
we know what they are.
Miss Flipper.
No, the crickets were bad because it felt like it. So
they're like crunchy wood.
You put mulch on the front.
That's exactly what it is, like mulch.
That's exactly what it tastes like. However you would imagine mulch tastes like is what crickets taste like. Exactly. So,
after I watched you all try the crickets, we went to I want to say it was like one of those places on International Drive. I don't know if it was like Wonderworks or something down there. And they had a vending machine with the crickets. Like,
yeah.
And I was like, let's try them. So the boys and I tried them, and I was like, holy crap.
Yeah, like, how can you do it?
Wait, so you just tried them for the heck of it?
I tried them, yeah.
Why? Yeah. Would you do that?
I did it for the vlog. The boys wanted to. Like, they wanted to try them. So I was like, okay, if they're going to do it, I'll do it too.
Yeah. And that's one thing I can say I won't be doing.
Have a cruise booked, or are you waiting for the Disney Wish? If so, when and what ship?
We got a cruise book.
We have a cruise booked. A Christmas cruise, 8 nights coming out of Port Canaveral. The week after Thanksgiving. We'll leave that Saturday.
And then.
Probably February. I just didn't book that one yet, but I'm looking at February for the Wish. Right? No, not Wish.
Boy, you say Wish one more time.
Because I want the new ship.
We want Wish.
Wonder.
Yeah. Wonder.
We got to do the Wonder.
Heather says my favorite is pigeon.
Ugh.
It's not.
It wasn't bad. It didn't taste nasty. And Dawn from Canada said, how long is our drive? It takes us about an hour and a half to get to Orlando.
Yeah, because I drive like I be driving Miss Daisy. Yes, Miss Daisy. Yes, Miss Daisy. So that's how it is. I like to get places safe. I like to, and if you get in the car with Ray, you need a fast pass, because this one is test track all the way.
No. I'm slow. Yes. Wait, she drives fast?
Oh my goodness, yes. The last time I was in the car with her, I let her drive.
Penelope Bond, please.
She can. Ooh, if you want to fear for your life, if it's like that,
no, like not even bad.
Yes, it is. Yes, there is.
No.
Okay, Stanley O'Keefe said, which is worse, Beverly or the chocolate? Wait.
Beverly.
Chocolate was insane.
No, the chocolate was awful too. But the fire from the chocolate kind of burnt your tongue, and your taste buds were missing for permanent or temporarily for a couple of days. But when it came back, I was like, no, it wasn't that bad. But Beverly is just straight like nasty. Like Beverly is just disgusting.
It kind of had a good little flavor at first.
What had a good flavor?
Like Beverly, like when you go to me, when you go to drink it, the flavor's not bad. It's that aftertaste where it's like grapefruit poison at the end, where it's like, oh, what is this? It's like
the before taste and the aftertaste.
Not to me.
It's like what it is. I think, Ray, is like you dehydrated, and you want something, and the first action is like, this is delicious, and then no, it's not.
It's aftertaste. It's definitely that bitter aftertaste that's so bad.
It is awful.
Yeah. So Corey from Living in Diz, Corey's a friend of mine. He has a channel also, Living in Diz.
We met them in the parks at Epcot recently.
He said, at Diz Life of Ours, hope we get to hang out longer sometime. Who came up with your channel name?
Right. No, you did.
I came up with Diz Life of Mine. You came up with Diz Life of Ours. I
think your daughter did. I said your daughter. When they're bad, I give them to her.
Yeah, that's what happened. For sure.
But I think Nate thought of that name.
Disney never heard her tell him, hey.
I think our daughter thought of that name. But I don't. Yeah, because what were we going to name it? We were going to change it.
Yeah,
we were going to change it. But
I love it. I think it fits you all very well. Diz Life of Ours.
It's hard for people to find because that the I has a Y in it, so people they can't find it. So
yeah.
Here's another cruise line question for you. Wonder to Alaska or 14-night Panama Canal?
Ooh, both.
Both. Do we have to choose?
Both.
Ooh, yeah, I know.
David,
I got it.
David also asked a question the other night, and he wanted to know if you could have any food from the Disney Cruise Line shipped to your house, what would it be?
Sea bass for me.
There's something that I love.
You like the truffles, and you like the chicken parmesan from
Palo.
But
that truffle pasta that they have.
See, that sea bass. That sea bass just melted on your tongue. It was so amazing.
Yeah, it did.
And both of those are at Palo?
No, they're at their dinner rotations.
Okay.
So
I don't think I've had either one of those.
Have you been to Palo?
No.
You got to go to Palo.
Oh, you got to go.
People say that, but I'm so cheap. Like, I'll give you guys. So why do I need to pay to go to that one?
You got to. You have to do
it. But you're paying for the experience. Remember.
Nobody wants experience having to pay for something.
No, it's.
Trust me, I was like licking the screen because it does look really, really good.
You have.
And then you also can't bring your kids, and I'm just like, I don't know.
No, you got to do it.
Yeah, and it used to be $30 the first time we went, so now it's $40, but it's so worth it. It's so good.
Okay, I'll make sure we do that for sure. Next time.
I'm telling you, when you do it, you're gonna come off of that ship. Thank you guys. We appreciate you. Yes.
Andrea, so what's the best advice to give to first-time cruisers? The best advice to me, first-time cruisers.
Don't stay too close to the edge.
Get in a Facebook group. Get in a Facebook group that's going on that same cruise and get to know people that you're going with, especially if you're bringing kids.
Yeah. And I always, like, anybody who books a cruise through me, I always add them to those groups as well.
Yeah. Because then you kind of get to know people. And then if you have like shy kids, like Brooklyn is very, very shy, especially hanging out with other kids. So it was easy to say, oh, we're going to go meet at the pool today at this time so you can get to know her. And then so she can go to the kids club. But that really didn't work too hot.
That's my baby too, and my eyes are always gonna be on my baby. So no matter where she is, I got one of my eyes on her, and so I got two eyes. One of them, I got a cataract problem. I don't know if you can see that, and I ain't take my medicine today.
You'll be like, "This is potato head here." I'm gonna be watching you. I'm over there.
That's my baby. So I got it, but it's a lot of stuff. The more I go into the safer I feel. I didn't want to get on the cruise when our first cruise. I didn't want to get on. And she booked a 4-day.
Yeah, it was our honeymoon cruise.
And I said, no. I said, that's too long. I said, 4 days is too long to be on the ship. And then when I got on there, I'm like, 4 days, that was nowhere near enough time.
No, it's not enough time.
We had the
first-time cruisers. First-time cruisers with 3 and 4 nights are perfect. But, yeah.
Just to get your feet wet, just to make sure that you don't feel overwhelmed or feel seasick or anything. But I would say, if it's your first time cruise, don't try to rush and do everything in those 4 or 5 days because you can't. And you're going to drive yourself nuts. But the good thing is you have the app. You can put a star by all the stuff that you want to do.
Hold on. Somebody sneeze?
Huh?
Somebody sneeze?
Who was sneezing?
No, the dog was growling.
Oh, okay. You can't be too careful nowadays.
Jason in here, and Nico was about to attack him. He was like, "Don't come over here near us." I saw a shirt that had sneezy on it, and it said, "It's just a sneeze. I got allergies."
That's what they all say. Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong.
Oh my goodness. David's making me want to go on a cruise. He's talking food over here. Talking food.
Yeah,
you got to do it.
And
that's the one thing. That's like, the food on the cruise is. Oh, did you try the escargot?
Oh yeah, every time I go.
Right?
Yeah.
It's so good.
I'm like Hannibal Lecter with it. Escargot. Tried it with a nice Chianti.
Whenever they first brought it out, I was like, I don't know about that.
Oh yeah,
and we were like, wow, that is so good.
It's good. It's a really good garlic butter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anything you drown in garlic and butter, delicious.
It's over. Yeah.
Delicious.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But I would just say, like, don't try to rush and do everything if it's your first time cruise. Take it all in. Definitely see the shows. They only show the shows once. whatever nights you're on, and you have to do that.
Darla, I'm with you. I like, so we ate. We had like our last cruise. We had like second dinner.
Yeah,
and then we ate, and then we went to the room, and then we ordered room service. So that's it was there. So
Darla said I ordered 2 items each night for dinner.
Yes,
and they will bring it. They will bring you whatever you want.
Yeah, and I'm not even shy about it. Come on, bring it on.
David, we are silver. We were trying to be gold before our next one, but
Ray lying. We only went on a half a trip. We aluminum right now.
Aluminum. Andrea says she wants to see Beauty and the Beast. Andrea's getting ready to go on her first Disney cruise on the Dream, which
you're gonna love it.
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
Yeah, you're gonna have a great time, Andrea. Trust me. If you need any I don't know, not suggestions, but if you want to take a look at some of the events. Oh no, we haven't been on the Dream in a while though.
Yeah, but she watches us too.
So we haven't been on the Dream.
No, well, we went on the Dream the first time. We just didn't vlog it.
Yeah, Darla. I don't care. Like they get mad at me. Well, I don't think they get mad. They just like, boy, you can hold it. And believe it or not, Ray eats more than I eat, and I can eat. But Ray was eating on the ship. Like I'm like, Ray, where's the end of it? But
yeah,
wait,
that shrimp. The shrimp is so good. Like
yeah. Well,
you have to enjoy yourself. You got, we spend too much time on worrying about what somebody else is saying. Go in there and have a good time. So that's why, like I said, that's what I love about it. She don't care.
No, because I remember it like that when I ordered the ice cream sundaes, I ordered like 3. And he was like, "Oh, okay, one's for your husband." I was like, "No, I want all 3 for me."
Yeah. I want all. He was just like, I want them all.
I think he thought I was like really like fibbing or something, but I was like, "No, for like seriously." And I put them all, so you get like mugs and stuff like from the movie theater there. And I put all the ice cream in there, and I was ready to walk around the ship with my ice cream.
Darla said, "Yes, that's a lot." Brown. She was like getting all the food.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. I mean, they say do it responsibly, but I guess you just gotta have a good time.
Yeah,
have a good time.
I really enjoy like whenever you gave us some tips about once you get on the ship, you can go to guest relations and see if you can get any of those reservations that you weren't able to get prior to. So I never knew that. That's a really good plan.
Number 1 and number 2.
Number 1.
All right. So the funny thing about tips is, this is the selfish part of me. I'm sitting now. You start letting people know. then there's a line.
Yeah.
And when you go do it again, it's spontaneous. But no, we wanted to, like I said, we take you along our journey. So we'll let you know. Just like, I don't know if you know the Character Warehouse, right? The Character Warehouse, when I first started going there, there was nobody there.
Nobody would go. Like nobody.
Now,
there's so many blogs about it, and now the people live there.
Done deal. So, and that's the other thing too with our vlog. I failed to mention that we look at people when we first started. We look at a lot of Disney folks. Not so many now because we do the same thing. So it's kind of like we do that, and then we don't want their interpretation. We want our interpretation of what before we get a chance to do it. We don't want to look at somebody else's, and it won't spoil it for me. I just need to have my own flow. Right. So when I see it, I can have my own reaction.
Yeah. You do. So, everybody needs to do that. Everybody should always have their own opinion of everything, whether it's a movie, whether it's food, whether it's a vacation, like everything. Everybody should try it themselves before they make a decision. Unless it's frothy ramen noodles at Epcot, take my word for it. Don't eat.
Do it. Yeah, don't do it.
I wouldn't be scared to even try that.
Cold noodles. That's the first thing wrong with that sentence. Cold noodles. But no, and some of it like we do. It's entertaining. I think it's entertaining. A lot of people let us know they haven't tried certain things or they haven't done certain things because of what we said. What comes to mind is the chicken guy. I don't think it was nasty. I just don't think it was as delicious, but that's my point of view, right? Because I hear people saying, "That's the best chicken I ever had in my life."
There before, but there are some people who really like it.
Love it, and that's nothing to say against what they're saying. And like I said, all of that stuff that we do is subjective, right? So this is our opinion. This is our channel's about how we feel about it. And so one of our first vlogs, there was I don't know if you remember this, a purple wall shake.
Purple wall what?
Shake?
Milkshake. You remember that? It was like the purple wall milkshake, and it was like the shake you go by the purple wall and take a picture.
No.
So it was a good Instagram moment. Very good Instagram moment. So,
hello, kids. How y'all doing?
We were somewhat like we wanted to kind of be, and this is a height difference in real life too. This is how. Yes, it is.
But you gotta go
yes,
like
it
this.
is. When I walk up to Ray, like I gotta get on the ladder to give her a kiss. But
I am sitting on a stool. See, now we're in frame. Look, we're in frame.
Oh yeah, now we're in frame.
There you go.
So you were saying about the purple wall shake and how we were like, it's delicious.
So so Ray took a sip of it, and we thought that we had to be these ambassadors for Disney because we had like this thing in our mind, like, and we on camera we were like, this is good, this is delicious. And as soon as I bring this up because I looked at the video the other day, the raw footage, and as soon as we drop it, Ray's like, what the fuck? But going after that, we were like, we got to give it to him just like that.
Yeah,
you gotta really be true.
You do because
also, my face gives it away. Like if I taste something, my face is gonna tell you right away if I don't like it.
Yes.
There's no faking. Like it's like, oh no, I can't. That's so bad.
I think in the beginning we were doing like Boma. We went to Boma, which was I was real nervous about going to Boma because it was like African. I never had African cuisine before. So in my mind, because I'm ignorant. I'm thinking all this crazy stuff, right? I'm thinking like, and most of it was delicious, right? It was really good.
It was good.
But then they had little stuff that was like, I'll give you an example, like a watermelon rind salad, right?
Yeah.
And Ray's friends said, that's, it's so good. And like you said, the face just said it all. But I think a lot of people gravitated towards us because the faces, the honesty, with the food and whatnot. And you have people say, this is good. It might be good to you, but would you really go in there to buy that? Would you really go? You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people kind of started finding us somewhat influential.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be truthful. Like the chicken guy was like, yes, it's nice meaty chicken, and when you first take a bite, yes, it has flavor on the outside because of the crust and the breading. Yeah. But when you really start eating it, it's like, where's the flavor? It felt like it was like water.
But some people love it.
Yeah, if I gotta sit there and drown my food in barbecue sauce, then it's really not that good.
Yeah.
So anyway,
But
Robin says that all the time. I want to taste my food and not the condiments.
There you go. And that was the other thing. We were trying to have it where we didn't want to be negative, right? We didn't want to say bad things, but it was just at some point we were like, I can't lie. I can't tell the people that it's not. I can't.
You got to tell the truth about how you think about it for sure. Yeah. And then I always follow it up with, everyone should try it because you might like it, but for me, it's a no-go. Like I will never get that again.
I don't even think I'm that politically correct with it. I'm like, y'all don't do it.
Don't do it.
We have something that we say. We have something that we said that this goes in the category of those we don't speak about.
Things we don't speak of.
Yeah.
There's things we don't speak of. I got a book of things we don't speak of, and that'll be the parts or the things that we try that we don't like. Yep. So we'll put it in that category.
So tell me one thing that you don't like on Disney property. Other than the watermelon rind salad.
Yeah. I don't like frushi. I don't like.
I wasn't impressed with that either. It wasn't terrible, but it's not something that I need to go back and have again. Like it's not fabulous.
Yeah, like rice and fruit. Just to me, rice and fruit don't go together. That was definitely there was something else we had that was. There's been a lot of things I can't think offhand, but there's been some things where it's like, what were they thinking?
Garden Grill was good. The stuffing tastes like stovetop stuffing out of the box.
Right, but I like that experience there. Most of that food was good to me.
No, I was.
Well, Garden Grill used to have pot roast, and then they took it away, so they don't even have the pot roast anymore. And that was the thing that I went there for.
Oh, I'm trying to think. There's something that stood out when I tasted. I'm like this. There was plenty of stuff. I mean,
the zoodles at 1900 Park Fair were terrible. Don't ever eat those. Don't ever eat those.
Ever. What are some of the things that stand out for you?
That's what I'm telling you. Zoodles.
The
Zoodles.
They were so bad. It's like
that cold foam stuff, huh?
No, that's fraud.
The zoodles are zucchini noodles.
That's at 1900 Park. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You said zucchini. I'm done. I ain't hear nothing else after zucchini. You said zucchini. I ain't hear nothing else.
And then the only other thing one I can think of is those frothy ramen noodles. They were terrible. There were like no ramen noodles I ever had in my lifetime.
You know what? I didn't like the cotton candy that they had in Japan.
Oh, I never the big flour one.
Yeah, I tasted the molasses sugar. That's why I think it was.
It wasn't the cotton candy that she was used to.
No.
It was. She said it had more of a molasses. Taste to it.
It didn't taste like the Disney candy on Main Street. Not
the cotton candy.
Yeah, that cotton candy.
No, not that kind of. No. So we're wanting to know, what are y'all going to do first when Disney parks open back up?
I'm gonna kiss the floor.
No, he's not.
I'm gonna kiss him. I might even French kiss him.
No, he's not. No, he's not. For me, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stand on Main Street and just stare at that castle and be like, "We're back."
Yes, we're home, baby. We're home.
That's it.
And then I'm going to the Starbucks and I'm getting my coffee with the little Mickey cup on it just because I need it. And I need a dessert or a caramel apple or something.
I'm gonna walk in the middle of Main Street and put my hands out like this. It's gonna be like the Hunger Games. I'm gonna let the games begin, and I'm gonna let one rip.
Now we're getting kicked out. They're kicking us out.
They're not kicking me out. They're not kicking me out.
Well, if you just hold it on fireworks, it'll be so loud nobody hears. People will just be like,
"Did he eat spinach? Is something wrong with him?"
They're loud. Oh, I missed the fireworks too, though.
Matt said, "I'm drinking a Corona I found in the fridge." Okay. How long has it been in there? Oh, Sandy said Starbucks. Yes, girl.
Oh, Sandy too. Sandy, she's a Starbucks fan.
Yeah, Sandy loves Starbucks.
I love Sandy. She don't know that. Sandy, I love you. If I ever
she already said she knows.
So sweet. Sandy is such a sweet, sweet lady.
She really one of the sweetest. JB, Sandy, we have so many people in our community that are just so beautiful to us.
Yes.
Heather, yes. Monica. I mean, I'm looking at a lot of folks you got in here, and a lot of people give us a lot of love. Love we don't even deserve. I don't deserve it.
So Tanya, I don't know if you ever told them too that I have a shopping group.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
a shopping group?
It's a.
I had no idea. What is it called?
It's called Shopping with Ray.
Shopping with Ray.
Yep. And what I do is
that on Facebook?
Yeah, it is on Facebook, and I just go shop at the Character Warehouse on Saturday mornings.
She goes live and she shops while the people are on her live.
Yeah, while you guys are watching, I shop for you. So you could say, "Ooh, I like that," and I have like an order form and everything.
Well, there you go. Let everybody know about that because I had no idea.
Yeah, well, that's
pretty awesome
because you live there, so it's like we go buy whatever we want. So people who can't get Disney stuff,
or don't want to deal with the lines in the
or the crowds or whatever, and you want a discounted price, you're gonna get whatever is at the Character Warehouse for that price.
So that's the thing. She does it on her page too, because I kind of didn't. We actually
we don't do it on our channel.
We don't want to do it on the channel because we didn't want to become we don't want to become blocked into the Character Warehouse space.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want us to be kind of like have more to offer than that. And nothing is wrong with the people who do that. I mean, there's an audience for that too. I think there's a huge audience actually. But I just
Robin said, la 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 la. Don't tell me that.
Yeah, Robin,
Yep.
Robin.
So I try to get people ready for like Disney cruises or the park. So I will go shop and then say you can get all your souvenirs and stuff before you even get to the park, way half cost. Like,
and she doesn't like upcharge. She charges what the price of the item is. She just charges a
percent, like $10. If it's anything under $50, I just charge $10 pickup fee. And
then they pay for shipping too, right?
Yes. And then I ship, and girl, your shipping is like 2 day, 3-day turnaround.
Ah, well, that's like a dream job. You get paid to shop. That's pretty awesome.
It's a lot of work because
it is a lot of work. Yeah, you're right.
Park, I mean, it's became very, very crowded, but it's still fun. Like if you can go in there and get Spirit jerseys for people for $25, or you go to the park and they're $70. You know what I mean?
So,
and sometimes some of the merchandise is still in the park.
Yeah. That's
it's still in the what? Oh, still in the park. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yes.
At park prices.
Yep, at park. Yep.
Andrea just posted your shopping link on there. Thank you, Andrea.
Oh, good. Yeah. So if you guys are interested in shopping, Yeah, I keep it real simple. I have an order form and whatnot, and I just shop for you. We do PayPal, and I send it to you, and that's it. We're done.
Sweet.
To the next one.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's fun. I like doing it.
It ain't fun, Tanya. Not
You're
for me.
welcome,
That's why I don't
Sandra.
go. I don't go with her.
It's a lot of work, but to me, it's fun because it's like when we went on a Disney cruise, we were on the islands at a Castaway, and I bought a Spirit jersey, and it was $69. As soon as I got off that cruise, it was at the character warehouse.
As soon as she got off, no lie.
I wanted to cry.
No.
For $25. Yep. So I actually called them, and they said that just to send it back to them, and they'll refund me my money, the difference. Because it was just like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that's the other thing. If I don't know if anybody knows about like cruises, they're very accommodating on the cruise lines. So one day I just wanted to try something different, and I asked, "Hey, can you give me a curry dish?" And it wasn't on the menu. And guess what I had the next day?
Yep.
The most wonderful dish that I ever had
it was so
So
delicious.
this time around, we asked for a Jamaican dish, and they made us chicken roti. So they're very accommodating on there. It's just like I said, you cannot tell me that there's anywhere else that's going to give you that match that level of customer service. I feel like royalty.
Yeah, it really is like the best ever for sure.
Yes.
Q says he's waiting on his shirt. I'm waiting to iron it. You know, my iron broke, man. I got to go back to old school. Man.
I know. I got to. We're going to have to get on this with some shirts.
Okay, so is it every Saturday that you go to? Well,
I do.
Whenever it's open. You go every Saturday to the character?
I do. And then what I've been doing, I have a special order form because people have been wanting that Minnie Mouse collection that came out.
Yeah.
But I mean, it only came out twice.
Yeah. So far.
So yeah.
I think it was Space Mountain
and the Pirates. And
then coming up next is the Teacups.
The Teacups came out. We were online. Me and him both were 30 minutes before it even went live, and they were sold out before you could even put them in the basket and check out.
What were you looking for? Because there's some on there right now.
Not the teacup, the ears.
No, the teacup ears are not on there, but there were like the cup is still there.
Yeah, you got it.
And I don't know what else. I saw a couple of things on there yesterday, but the cup was one of them.
They went so fast. I was just like, really? So, but they said they're supposed to be in the parks when it opens.
Cookie said 3X. I don't know what she
means. They want shirts. They want.
Oh yeah.
That's the what do you call it? The prototype.
Those are so cute. I need to have one of those shirts too.
We need to get you one.
I do have one.
Oh,
it hasn't gone live yet for sale, but I do have some.
I know. We haven't even done anything either.
Yeah.
So that's great.
We have I think 2 in production, right? 2.
Yeah.
Is mine.
Hey, Magical Paradise in the house. What's up?
So let me get this right. You're going live every day until the park opens.
Every day. At 8 o'clock.
That's a lot of you. That's a lot.
And then Wednesday and Saturday we go all night long.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna tell you one thing I learned from your live streams. You got a lot of people who come in. They show you a lot of love, and what you got to realize is that's what when you do live stream, that's what it's about, right? Because you're basically walking around talking to a community. And at first I didn't get that. At first I'm like, why would I just walk around with somebody and watch the parks? And then I started realizing it's not about the parks. Parks is a small bit of it, you know. Mm-hmm. The biggest part of it is the relationship you have with the people inside of that community.
Oh yeah, these people are all my friends for sure. Like
for sure.
It makes me feel really comfortable every time I go live and I see all the same people. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and I've met some of them and some of them I've never met and maybe I never will, but I always recognize their names. And some people that I've never met, I know where they live and I know about their grandchildren, or I know about some of the struggles they're going through, or you know, I don't know. We just have a really good relationship, and I think it's fantastic.
What's the most? I've turned to the interviewer. What's the most satisfying thing that you get from doing YouTube?
The friendships.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the friendships.
I agree with that. I think for me anyway, I got all serious. I'm like, but for me, the comments, right? The comments, I could do videos all day, right? But the comments, I think I live for those comments. So I'm always refreshing to see if somebody made a comment after.
Oh, a comment like on your video, like after you wrote it.
Yeah, I'm on the vlogs. I'm always just sitting there waiting for people to comment, and so
I'll keep that in mind. So I can always. I mean, I always comment anyway, but like, yeah, I'll definitely comment more.
To me, that is the best. That's the most satisfying part of YouTube for me. Just to know that people say that we made them smile, or we've done this, or they tried this.
Yes.
So that's the best part of it for me. That's why we'll keep doing it, right? And when the comments go over, then I ain't doing it no more.
Well, see, and then the thing is, like, there have been times when I have considered like not doing this anymore.
Oh yeah. Oh, for sure.
And you know, and I'm like, why am I doing this? Like, why am I doing this? Why am I spending 8, 9, 10 hours a day of my time out in the parks away from my family?
Right.
You know, why am I doing this? And then I'll get a message from someone who says, you know, I'm in the hospital, I'm getting my chemo treatments, and watching your videos helps me through it. You know, stuff like that is like, and then I just keep going, you know? I'm just like, that's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this because somewhere, someone, even if it's only one person, they need it, you know?
I feel the same exact way. And I think Ray does too. It's the same thing. It's just you get some of the comments, and you never know what other people are going through. You know, you only kind of like relate to what you got going on, and so we start thinking to ourselves, well, you know, are they looking? Are they paying attention? Are they? And then somebody make a comment, and you're like, oh wow.
Even if it's only one person who watched, you still touched that one person.
Exactly.
And
whether it's
that made a friend.
That whenever you meet Nikki, maybe it's me screaming on Slinky Dog Dash. I don't know. My goofiness. I'm loud. I sing. I just like whatever it is that's connecting you with me. You know what I'm saying? And if it reaches somebody and makes somebody laugh or makes somebody smile or makes somebody cry along with me, because maybe you just needed a good cry, because Lord knows I cried.
That's why I know. I'm not like, I watch with you sometimes. You start crying, I'm like, here we go. You're going to make me cry in front of my children. So, you're very emotional. I was like, Tanya's very emotional. So,
I am.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. And like I said, that's what we get from it. And like I just thank everybody who joins us and everybody who hangs out there. If you leave a comment, I mean, I got to give you an extra love because you took the time out to do that. Right? You didn't have to.
Make sure you all go check out their vlogs, check out their TikToks. We got a new one up today. So whose idea was that? Yours, Ray?
Yeah, pretty much.
That was really cute. I love it. So make sure you all follow y'all are on Instagram. Follow their Instagram.
I got one in the works. It's gonna be pretty funny.
Hey,
what, a TikTok?
Yeah.
I
thought about it. I'm like, I'm doing that. So it's gonna be kind of funny.
Good. Bring it.
The thing too.
We're ready for it.
We spend like a couple of over our decades. So I might say something in the beginning of a video that'll reference something that maybe only 2 or 3 people can understand what I'm saying. But then there's that 2 or 3 people. I'm like, I knew somebody would get it. Right, because sometimes it's like abstract, and I'll throw something out there, and they be like, I remember that, and I'm like, yeah, everybody's not gonna remember that though. But I try to see who does remember some of the stuff, and then in the middle of the video, I might say something else, and somebody else might be like, I remember that. So that's to me, that's rewarding, right? Because then I know they're watching too.
Yeah. Hey.
So,
so any staycations planned for the future on Disney property?
I haven't really. Every time I go to look, it keeps saying nothing's available.
Ray, I don't know what's going on with Ray, but as of lately, Ray been having us like in hotels that's next to prisons.
No, bull.
And next to penitentiaries and stuff like that. Like you can't even walk to the store. I got an ankle bracelet on, so I think she thought it was okay. But I'm like, Ray, we can't.
Wait, I remember that place you all stayed in Miami.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's my thing. Oh, it was worse. It was worse.
No,
trust me. Oh,
I thought AmeriStays were good.
Yeah, she thought that. So I'm like, there's a hole in the bed. There's a hole, not in the bed, but in the sheet. There was a hole in the sheet. And I'm like, when they made this bed, they saw this hole. I know they saw this hole. But they made the bed anyway. And they're like, they be all right. I wasn't, that's the first thing my eyes got to say, there's a hole in the bed.
Well, the first thing was down the street from the prison.
And it was a prison. It was.
Well, they left that out of the reviews. They didn't put, hey, right down the street from a prison.
Yeah, that wasn't.
No, they didn't say that, did they?
Yeah, that wasn't in the Expedia
Hey,
review.
go on TripAdvisor and save the next person. Say, do not stay here. It's right down the street from the prison.
They failed to mention that, right?
They didn't put that in the review. Oh my
explained
gosh.
the free continental breakfast that we had. It was bologna sandwiches.
No.
It was oatmeal.
I was gonna say.
No.
Remember, they did say they loved our stream on Sunday. Actually, though, I really am trying to find something. The only problem is we don't know when they're going to start opening stuff up.
Yeah.
Because I really need a staycation. I need to.
June 1st. They're booking for June 1st right now.
Yeah,
they're 1st and on.
Yeah, they're booking, but until when? Until they cancel and say never mind.
So it's all good. You can get some good prices.
Yeah, but you'll get 100% refund.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you don't lose.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking my birthday's June, so I was thinking somewhere in June.
Yeah. That is way too. Wait a minute. Sandy said that was way too close for her to get you locked up, June.
Right, and I got one more strike and I'm gone for good. So I don't know why she's put me in them situations.
Stephanie said that was not on the amenities list. A grand tour of the prison down the street.
Right. Close to airport. They didn't say anything about close to penitentiary.
Yeah, that is too funny.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, we just needed a place to lay our head. That we were good.
Yeah. Just so you can get up in the morning and go get on that cruise ship.
We were scared though, because we kind of laid in the bed like this. We're like, don't touch nothing.
You know what's bad?
No, I'm not staying nowhere like
Tanya,
that.
You know what is bad?
That was back in the day. Tanya ain't staying like that.
That's what I'm saying. We got children now. We're talented.
We got kids.
But when your roaches got roaches, how the hell your roaches got roaches?
My husband always said before kids, the Red Roof Inn and a Waffle House next door was okay.
There's nothing wrong with that because both of y'all can run real fast. You know, we didn't care if one of each other got murdered or whatever, but the kids can't get murdered. But how your roaches got roaches?
No, it really wasn't that bad. It just was down the street from a prison.
It was that bad. Yes, it was. It was awful.
I would have got a refund.
It was awful. How you got the star on the thing was behind the one?
The star was behind the one.
You know that you have the fourth.
You get a half a star. That's all you get.
It was like in the negative.
Oh my god.
It was bad, Tanya.
Funny.
And the one she brought me to a extended stay, Lord have mercy, in Orlando.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Taylor Swift.
You remember the one in Orlando?
No.
The one in Orlando, and she didn't go in, so she let us go in first while she was checking in. So we went in, and I'm not making this up. It looked like somebody used the bathroom, number 2, and just wiped it all over the fridge.
No
lie. That's not what they did, but that's what it looked like.
Oh,
and
no.
if your fridge looked like that, I can imagine what's in the bed. I said, let's go. And we went somewhere else. We had to go.
We left.
I think we've all had those experiences a time or two. We walk in, we walk out.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not staying here.
When I first met
my kids are always like, you're so picky. And I'm like, oh, no, I'm not picky. I'm just not staying in there. There ain't no way.
When I first met Rachel, I don't know. When you first meet somebody, you do whatever. She had me in a hotel, and I knew I felt something biting me. Right, I felt something biting me. No lie. I woke up in the morning, all my arms and legs looked like I had malaria. It was like like I had the measles because something was biting me. So
it was a mosquito. He was allergic to.
It was a family of mosquitoes. It was like a mosquito project because everybody in the project was biting. Everything was biting me. And we left. Where did we go?
We the Rosen Plaza, the Rosen Inn.
Was that bed bugs?
I can't even tell you what it was.
It shouldn't have been bed bugs because they would have went with you. They were
like little ninja fleas that was biting me. But
yeah, because I didn't get bit, so it couldn't have been that. Because then they would have came home.
That's because her body is immune to getting bit by roaches and crickets and.
Oh my god!
But my skin is like an almond joy. You see that right there? It's like if you wet that, it looks like the back of a Hershey almond.
No.
So I'm sweet. I'm not used to like being with crickets and I hadn't done that in a long time. Let's just put it that way.
He lived.
Yeah,
he was all right.
But a pint of blood was gone.
Oh no.
That's true.
Ray'll have us in some things sometimes. We're like,
well, we kind of before though, when we started doing Disney, we never did the hotels at Disney because I'm like they're really expensive.
Yeah.
And then I started realizing, oh, you can get Florida resident rates and you can get pass holder rates. I'm like, whoa, where did this come from?
Ray had to stay in a Ramada, and there was a ring around the pool. You know how you have a ring in the bathtub?
Yeah.
When you got the bathtub, there was a ring around the pool. Like, how I know?
The pool.
Don't let Ray pick the hotels no more.
How's there a ring around the pool? It was a dirty pool. The grass ain't cut.
No. Actually, my goal is hopefully like in 2 years we can actually live out there. I really would love to live in Orlando.
Come on, we love to.
I would love it.
It don't stop at hotels either. Tanya, it don't stop at hotels. She had us on this plane before, and I knew something was wrong. I knew something. I was like, "This something." My spidey sense was going on. Like something wrong.
No, I'm scared.
It was spelled Plain. I'm like, something. This ain't right. That ain't how you spell
that
plane.
Was the name of the airline?
No.
They had on their brochure PL. Get on one of our nice PLINs. I'm like, this. I gotta go. My migraine, and I don't even get migraines. Like right
Cheaper
now,
is not always better. Now, cheaper is not always better.
No,
Hey, y'all know that house right behind me was for sale. I tried to get y'all to move down here.
Make sure you send me numbers to what's ever over there because I really want to.
They gave us a pack of peanuts on the plane, and I opened it up, started eating from the shit. It ain't for you. That's for everybody on the road. I'm like, what the?
A bunch of dust come flying out when you opened it.
It was nasty.
Oh my goodness.
It was nasty.
Ooh, what are they doing? No, but let me know when you guys have some houses over there for sale because I would love to check it out.
There's one on the street right now.
How many bedrooms?
I don't know. I've been trying to get Robin to come. She said, the houses in your neighborhood too expensive, but there is one here.
I want to check it out. Look at Q. Q said he's coming to Orlando.
Yeah, Q coming out here. When I retire, I want to work at the Haunted Mansion. Yeah, me too. That'd be nice.
You want to work there, Heather? In the Haunted Mansion?
But yeah, no. So our end goal is to try to get closer.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much Orlando, but right outside of Orlando.
Yeah.
What is it? Windmere or something like that?
No. Not Celebration.
No, not Celebration.
Celebration's nice. That's all part of Orlando. All of it.
Right outside of it. What is it? It starts with a D. Dover? Is it Dover?
Davenport.
There we go. That's it. So maybe Davenport area.
Davenport is a really good area, and it's definitely affordable. The only thing is, there's a few people that are in chat right now that live in that area.
Oh,
but Davenport is good. You're really close by, and you don't have to get on I-4. There's ways to figure out how to get on Disney property and get around without getting on I-4. So,
ooh, I think that's where we stayed at with Jill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Heather said, Noah says hi to Ray and Jill.
What's going on, Noah?
Hey, Noah. What's going on?
But yeah, we're gonna figure it out. Like I said, we're gonna see where this takes us, and we're gonna have some fun along the way.
Dawn from Canada said, any jobs for people in education?
Always.
Lots of jobs. Yeah,
I think there's a lot of jobs here in Florida for people in education for sure.
Mm-hmm. I got one right now. I have 3 kids in there that you could teach because this homeschooling is killing me. It's all
I'm ready for my kids to go back to school too.
Good night.
How does it work for y'all being retired military? What do you mean?
Yeah,
what do you mean by that question? I'm not sure.
I mean, Q can buy a house with military if that's what he's talking about.
Yeah, I mean, you can use your VA loan here, and depending on what percentage of retirement you are, if you're at 100%, you don't have to pay the tolls. There's a huge veterans hospital just down the street in we're a little bit further away now because we used to be in Hunters Creek, but we rented there, and then we bought our house over here in Winter Garden. What is that called? What's the big place over by the airport? I'm trying to think what it's called. I don't remember the name of Lake Nona. They have a huge veterans hospital there.
Mm.
Oh, 100% has a lot of benefits here in Florida. Lots of benefits. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Q, you got to get me in the PX.
Yep, we can get in the PX. Well, there's a PX, kind of like a little PX inside of the Shades of Green Resort on property that's owned by the military.
Yeah.
Then at the VA hospital, there's a little PX in there, which is bigger than the one that's at Shades of Green. Because they have everything at the one in the VA hospital. And then like an hour away, you can go to the Air Force Base and shop at the commissary and the PX on base there, which is Patrick Air Force Base. So.
Oh, so they have some good benefits then.
He said, June, I got you.
I know it. I already know it. I already know Q got me. I know that's for a fact.
Yep.
So yeah,
anytime I want to go to the PX or whatever, I'd be happy to take you.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm saying the PX. PX is where there's a liquor store, right?
Well,
there
is liquor. They do sell liquor there.
Like, what are you gonna get from there?
No, I want to. Did they call it something different? I'm just trying to remember. I haven't been in the service for
a long time since.
Yeah, same here. It's been forever.
It's been so long.
I'll be 74 next month.
Class 6 is the liquor
Class 6.
store.
That's it. That is it. Yep, that's the Class 6. That's what I'm thinking about.
Yep.
That's what it was. Dang, it's been
I've never been on the military base.
That's because they don't let prisoners.
Heather says she's calling your sponsor.
Yeah, Heather. I can't no more. I can't. That was another June for another time. No, I can't. That's calling my sponsor.
Get him, Heather. Get him.
That's funny.
Well, is there any last things you'd like everybody to know? Make sure you all go subscribe to their channel. Follow them on all social media.
I already let them know that I had Audi belly button.
For the parks to open and to see you all out there again.
Mm-hmm. And all our friends who's on here who join, make sure you guys check out Tanya's channel too. That
make sure you check her. She's a lot of fun. She's a sweetheart. That's how I feel about Tanya. And she was a real nice and sweet person. Her kids have always been nice to me and very well mannered.
Mm-hmm.
They better.
Blake doesn't say much, but Blake's cool in the game too.
Yeah.
But we had a great time when we hung out with you guys, and I'm sure that's going to be the same in the future. I can't see anything different. So we were doing grown people stuff with grown people.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, but
and that's what we need too.
We always have a great time. So, and we are happy for the successes that you've had this year and within the last couple of months. Because you've been doing your thing, Tanya.
Thank you.
Yeah, for sure.
The channel is growing slowly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. No. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's the whole.
It is. When you get into your zone, it's a bunch of fun. And you can't let the negativity distract. I don't give it any energy, right? If it was a younger version of me, it would probably been going some back and forth going on. But now I'm at that age where I'm like, I'm not even going to entertain. I'm not even going to give it that type of energy. So I just look for the positive, and if we try to listen to the positive, then positive comes from us. If we hang around negativity, then we start to become negative, right? So I just don't even give it the time of the day.
No, I don't either.
I prefer to just to hang around people that's having a good time and hopefully they don't always have to like the same things we do, but just the energy from them, right? You got good energy, Ty. You got real good energy. There's a lot of people in our community got some real good energy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
like when we were actually how we met you. With Jill and Marisol.
Oh my goodness,
Yep.
Jill.
Oh,
Jill is like one of the sweetest people I've met in my life.
And
right?
Marisol and her
so
family.
much.
Yeah, Jill made me realize like you can just go in other people's refrigerator even though you don't live there and you start getting food. So Jill's real sweet to us.
Yeah,
I just had Jill on a couple of nights ago.
Yep.
You all know that she was actually one of the Azalea Trail Maids, and she did the Easter parade about 24 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
I remember she showed me because she had on the little dress.
Yep,
I saw
she
pictures.
sure did. She showed us the dress and everything. It was pretty awesome.
Yeah, she was.
And is it finger length? Because if not, I'm gonna have to talk to Caesar.
Yeah, it's long.
I'm gonna have to talk to Caesar if not.
It's a long dress. No, they've been
she's
really nice
right
people.
there. She said, "That's right."
Yeah, so they've been real sweet to us, and I mean, we can't ask for anything more than. We met Living in Diz not too long ago. They were great to us. I mean,
we're waiting to meet Teresa. We had a lot of people, and then a lot of people that just came.
Sandy,
Amber,
I love Sandy.
Amber.
So a lot of the people in our community that continue, like anything we do, they jump on. We have to take time for them if they come in town.
Yep.
From the level of support that they give us, we gotta, who are we to not go see?
Yeah.
Right. So.
Yeah, I tell people the same thing. Like, if you're in town, like, Don't be, it's probably not best to like be at Magic Kingdom and be like, hey, Tanya, I'm at Magic Kingdom. Where are you?
Right.
That's probably not going to work out.
Right.
Warning. Give you some warning.
A couple of days before you're heading here, say, hey, I'm on my way to Disney. You know, I'd love to see you. And what's your schedule like? And we can make that happen that way. Yeah. Because I usually wouldn't be able to like drop things at the, you know, at right this second and run over there. But if we plan it ahead of time, I can be prepared and ready to come over and visit with you. So
yeah, for sure. I
saw Sandy O'Keefe when she was in town.
Yeah, we saw her
right at Jungle Cruise.
Yeah, we saw Sandy at
she came to meet
Disney
us.
Springs, right?
Yep,
Disney Springs.
Yep.
But Sandy was, I mean, what you see, what she is on the chat is what she is in real life, right? So, and then we always see her supporting us and sharing out our stuff, and she's on everything we do. She's on it, so you can't help but whatever you want. Well, what you need me to be? You need your car wash.
Exactly. And then like my mods. I mean, you all have mods for your channel, and I have mods for my channel, and like they work really hard, you know.
Yeah.
And they do it, and you know, I appreciate them so much. And if any of my mods are here in town, like I love to hang out with them and spend time with them.
That's almost a thankless job, right? They people don't understand like the effort it takes to monitor like a live stream. Yeah,
and they help keep us safe out there because you never know, like when trolls come on, and
that's right. And they do it out the kindness of their hearts. They don't get paid for it. I don't get Sandy. You don't get no money from me.
Yeah, I got something coming to Sandy though.
I mean, I can buy you a drink when you're in town, or
that's true.
But
you guys like you guys off what do we call them? Our family. There we go. I like calling them
family.
They mean the world to us.
Yep.
Right. They mean like they are. I got my kids, and that's my world. But then you guys like right after my kids.
It was just kind of weird to like once you started having like you start a channel and then you start meeting people and you meet them and then people really like you.
Right.
And then they want to follow everything you do. And to me, I was just like, whoa, people really like us. Like, okay. And it's like, oh, this is awesome. This is not like high school.
Yeah, and for me, like, I'm more like
really like us. You guys are very, very likable people. So yeah,
I'm more like your husband. Like I come home and I'm like, get away from me. But it's just you know what else it did? It gave me and Ray a chance to go hang out and get exercise, right? Yeah. Walk in the parks and just give us time to be with each other.
Yeah.
Right. That's what it does.
I like that. That's so
it's
good.
True though. It's true. I mean, I don't always look forward to it, but
you have a whenever you have a mutual love for something like that, it makes it easier. You know,
it helps out.
Both enjoy being here, and it brings you all together. So that's awesome.
Yeah. So I don't want to kill her all the time.
We just don't like the heat.
Yeah. There's some purity. That's what I say about Disney. There's some purity about Disney, right? And that's what we share, right? And that purity is how we can, get through some things, right? So if we're feeling in a way, we'll put on something, and that by the time that Disney movie's over, we're like, we're in a good spot.
Yeah.
So
it always makes you feel good.
I always felt like I know so much and do so many things around Disney, but people have been doing like those bingos and stuff, like, because I mean, we don't have anything else to do. So it's like keeping us busy. But have you seen those Instagram like bingos? Have you done this? Have you done? There's so much that I need to do that I haven't done.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if you watch, but I don't know if you pay attention. I know you watch. I don't know if you pay attention. We'll have the map, Tanya. I still don't know where to go. With a map in our hand, and we still won't know where to go. So we just walk. They say whatever comes. Whatever happens. If somebody says, "Well, where did you get to this?" We're like, I don't know.
I know my way around property.
I can get you around.
I know my way around.
Yeah, I can get you to the parks. I'm horrible with like maybe restaurant names or something.
Right.
I'm like quick stop names.
When we go to the park, like I said, there's no plan. We just, and we'll try to figure out, okay, that's wasting time. Let's just go have fun. Let's just go play.
Let's just walk.
Yep. Like even with the festivals, we don't, okay, we're gonna have this, we're gonna try this, and we're gonna do this. We just go to the parks and we try to stop at each booth. If something looks interesting, we'll try it. Yep. Or even if something doesn't look interesting. If it may gain a reaction from what I think it may gain a reaction, we'll try it.
Yep.
So
yeah,
because you never know, people may like it.
I don't know.
you
Yeah.
never
So
know.
that's it. You know, 2 years ago, if you would have asked me, would you be eating crickets and pigeon? I mean, I would have just said no, flat out no. There's no way. And here
Eat
we are.
what?
Crickets or pigeon.
Oh, I didn't know you ate pigeon too.
Yeah.
That was on the cruise.
Oh,
We were
how
in,
did you like it?
Remy's. You know what? It did not taste nasty.
Like,
We just knew what it was. We just knew, but it wasn't like a New York pigeon. It was a real.
That's exactly what it is.
pigeon.
It was a New York pigeon. The
Do you
man said it came from
do
the
you have
city.
a favorite place to eat at Disney World?
Favorite place to eat at Disney for me.
And that can be like Disney Springs included.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Le Cellier I liked.
Oh, I like Le Cellier too.
That was good. I'm just trying to think was something that stood out. Did you like the one on top of the hotel?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the new one.
California?
No, California Grill.
I've never been to California Grill.
I thought the food is good, but I'm not really into that extra fancy food. You can give me chicken nuggets and fries, and I'm happy, or a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You said it on this stream. You bull crap. You
no.
All right, next time we go, we're gonna sit in the park.
I can eat nachos at Disney. Oh my gosh, my favorite at Animal Kingdom are the darn homemade chips with the buffalo chicken on top.
So you heard it here first, y'all. Ray says she's not a fancy type of girl. So next time we hang out, I'm gonna buy you a Lunchable and a juice box.
You can give me some tachos from Toy Story Land.
Yeah, those tacos are good. We've made those the other night.
50s primetime chicken.
The chicken at
oh my gosh, their chicken is so good.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Yes,
I had
ma'am.
that just a couple of weeks ago. My husband, well, not a couple of weeks ago. Shit, the park's been closed for a month now.
A month? Yeah, a month tomorrow.
It was so good.
Yes.
I never knew it was that good. The chicken was amazing, and we both enjoyed it. And Blake doesn't compliment many things. Like he's a hard sell.
Right.
Like he'll be like, it's aight.
Yeah. It was good. No,
that chicken was good. That was some good chicken.
But there's a place you gotta tell her to go to. It's in Orlando. The House of
You're talking about Disney. You talking about
I know, but you gotta tell Tanya to go. The House of Go-Go.
Ray's talking about off property. There's a kind of like
I saw your pictures and stuff of that. I told you I want to go.
How could you not?
Amazing.
I cannot believe you've never been there.
I haven't. House of Go-Go. I'm gonna write that down too.
You have to go. The food is humongous. Oh my gosh, they give you so much food for good.
It's humongous.
Good price.
What? Well, do you like Hispanic food?
Oh, I love it. Love it.
I found a spot. It's in Celebration. It's so good.
Once this is all over and done with, we gotta hang out.
Yeah, we can go have
food, and it's so good.
We gotta hang out.
Okay.
Yeah, Robin said the pot roast and the fried chicken at 50's primetime is yum. Yes, girl.
Yeah. Yep, delicious.
It's so good. I used to think that I liked the meatloaf there, but the last time I had it, I wasn't that impressed with it for some reason. The kids like the peanut butter and jelly milkshake that they have at 50's primetime.
I think I had that.
They still have
tried that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember trying it. Someone said they're starving.
Don said, "Now I'm starving."
But you know what? Okay, I can tell you my favorite. Like, if I really had to pick one Disney restaurant, I love Cape May.
I've never been there either.
That's one of my, because I really love seafood. So that's probably my favorite place.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've never been to Cape May. I've never been to, how do you say the steakhouse in Canada?
Le Cellier.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been there. There's so much I still need to do.
We haven't been to the Brown Derby. We're gonna try that when we get back.
That was good. I did enjoy that. But my favorite place on all of property is Homecoming at Disney Springs.
That's good too.
So what I had at the Homecoming wasn't what everybody told me to get. So I got something that was off. So I want to go back and try what people suggested so I can turn around my my thoughts.
They're expensive though.
Yeah. What did you try? Because Blake had the fish, the catfish. He didn't like it.
It was something that wasn't like
it was chicken thigh and biscuit or something.
No,
I was supposed to get biscuit is good.
Okay,
I was supposed to get the biscuits. I didn't get the biscuits. They told me to get the biscuits.
Oh, you must have got something.
And I did.
Oh
yeah. They said the biscuits were delicious.
You know what I didn't like though? I didn't like the airplane paste. Whatever the airplane.
Jack, what'd you eat there?
Remember that the big old giant burger that one time?
Yes,
Where's that at?
That is Disney Springs.
It's Disney Springs, and it has that big giant like outside airplane.
Giant outside airplane.
It's next to the
something the hangar bar.
Yep, oh yeah. See, I've not ever been there either.
Yeah, you're not missing anything in there.
Jock Lindsay's. That was it. Thanks, living in there. Jock Lindsay's. That's it. It's from. I want to say that's from Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah, I didn't like that big giant burger thing. It was just weird.
No, was weird. I never tried that.
I didn't like it. It didn't have flavor. It was during like some kind of special.
Storybook dining was her number one. That was good.
The storybook dining was delicious too.
Yeah, that was good.
When we went with Snow White.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was good. Yeah,
I was like for real, I want to do that again. I've got
and I want to do that again.
What about there's a brisket at the a brisket sandwich at the Polite Pig that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good too.
I love that coffee rub brisket.
Yeah, that one. That
so
one right there.
Good. That yes, that is good.
It's $400, but it's still delicious.
It's like $15 for a sandwich. Did you
see everybody's saying the La Hacienda? Oh yeah, Sandy. That's in the Mexico Pavilion at Epcot. That's pretty good. Polite Pig is good. Anthony Davis. I'm Colleen. Wait. Oh, he's out at Fort Hood. I've been to Colleen before. I've been out there.
Colleen, Texas.
Yeah, I've been there before. Oh gosh, wow! I got a lot of memories of back then. Woo, I was young.
Fort Hood. I remember living in Fort Hood.
That was before I ever knew my husband.
Fort Worth. Fort Worth. That's where I was.
Yeah.
Oh, Tiffin has an amazing meat platter and a wonderful cheese platter.
We need to go to Tiffin.
We haven't eaten at Tiffin's.
Nope.
Yeah, they did have some good stuff at Tiffin's, and I think she's talking about the charcuterie board, which I did enjoy that. That was pretty good.
We have to try Tiffin's when we go back.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places that we have.
Morimoto's is good. That is good. It's expensive too, though.
Yeah.
It's funny when you start sitting here and when you start thinking of all the things because you can't go now, you're like, dang, I need to go there. I need to try this. I need to try that.
That's the thing. Like I've been actually making lists for myself of things that I haven't done yet that I need to do. Yeah. And I'm going to really try to incorporate Anthony Davis. Why does that name look so familiar? Is that one?
Play for the Lakers. Play for the Lakers.
I know. I'm like, wait, Anthony, hold up. He's from University of Kentucky. I know who that is. Oh my gosh, that's too funny. So yeah, just making a list. Oh, I would really like to just kind of like start staying at a different resort, like until I've tried every one of them.
Yeah.
That's something else I wanted to do for all the Disney resorts. Even the Universal resorts too. They're so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're missing 5.
We went to where did we just go? Cabana Bay, I think it was called.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Cabana Bay. I wasn't too impressed with Cabana Bay.
Wait, Cabana Bay.
And for Universal.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't too impressed with that.
Wait a minute, where's that? So Cabana Bay. Did I stay at that one? I'm trying to think if I stayed at that one or not. I know we've been at Hard Rock. What's the names of the other ones?
Portofino, I think.
Yeah, Portofino's so pretty.
That was nice.
I haven't stayed at that one. It must have been Cabana Bay that I was at. It was pretty nice, though.
Yeah, so when you compare it to like some of the ones we went to on Disney property, it was like.
Yeah, that's true. That's a bad habit that I have. Where I go, I compare it to Disney, and I need to just stop.
Yeah, I do too. But I mean, honestly,
I do that every time.
Yep, I was doing it.
So, like, even when you're at Universal, do you call it a fast pass? It's like you get so caught up in the language of Disney that you're talking it, and people are like, "We don't have fast passes over here," and I'm like, "I'm sorry, I forgot." Yeah. I know it's not a fast pass.
There is a difference, though.
Yeah,
there are different. You can feel a difference, like the customer service part of it too. This is a huge difference.
Yeah, big difference.
But I still like Universal though.
Yeah, it's more thrill-seeking rides, but I'm talking about them. It's not magical.
It's not.
No, but it's a fun theme park.
It's fun. It's just not. Yeah, I don't just. Yeah,
because I love the Hulk. And Q said, "What's our favorite resort?" My favorite is the Beach Club.
My favorite, truth of the matter, is Contemporary Resort, and only because of its proximity to the park.
Oh, the convenience of it. Yeah, because I don't like the Contemporary.
It's like you're right on. It's like you live there.
The fact that it's close, that's the only thing I like about it, because to me it's just like it's dark, it's kind of gloomy, like everything's down. It's just it's not one of my favorite resorts, but for convenience, I always say like a dream for me would be like to stay at the Contemporary on Christmas Eve and have Christmas there, and then walk over to the park and watch the parade on Christmas Day.
That's what we do.
Really enjoy.
Well, we would.
David said Raglan Road. Yes, Raglan Road is good. That's
can't do that till the kids are grown.
Then for New Year's, we try to stay. Well, New Year's Eve, we try to stay at the Contemporary. So because we went to Disney on New Year's Eve a couple times, and
it was horrible.
It took us about 4 hours to get to
our hotel. Yeah, and we were at Pop Century. It was horrible.
It took us 4 hours.
Never again.
So we started staying at the Contemporary, so we can, if we wanted to walk over there, we could, and then walk back to the hotel. But we usually just stay there and just look at the fireworks from the balcony or whatnot.
Yeah, because we like to do our own family countdown. But I do say the Grand Floridian is one of my other favorites too.
And the Polynesian.
I like the Polynesian.
All of those magic.
The Grand Destino was nice. You've been in the Grand Destino. The Grand Destino was nice.
Yeah, that's nice too.
That was nice. We stayed in a lot. There? Yeah.
Yep. Wow. We stayed there when it first opened.
First day, right?
We're not DVC. We wish.
Nah, we're not DVC.
Just pass holders.
You know what? Nah, Ray get like Groupons for
Groupons.
There's only, I want to say, we haven't stayed at the bungalows.
No, we're not staying. That's like
we haven't stayed at the new one.
And then like $1,000 for 45 minutes.
Robin said the Poly and the Wilderness Lodge are her favorite.
We love the Wilderness Lodge.
Wilderness Lodge is everything. It is.
That's
I've not stayed there, but I just love that resort.
But you know what though? Animal Kingdom Lodge is nice too.
Yes,
that's really nice. We like that one too.
I'm not DVC. My husband's like, you live right behind Cinderella Castle. You are not getting DVC. Yeah. I cannot convince him that I need it.
Unless we were trying to figure out if it makes sense for us too.
It doesn't. We're better off just paying if we want to go stay there. To me,
yeah.
Because we're more like, we're so huge Disney fans. Anything you say Disney, we want to be a part of it, right? So, but financially, like, does that really?
That's what it is. Just the fact that you want to be a part of it. To say, yeah, I'm DVC. Yeah, I'm a pass holder. Yeah, I'm D23. Yeah, I'm a gold member of the Disney Cruise Line. Like
that's really how it is. That's really exactly what it is.
I'm just not gonna say I'm DVC. I'm like, no, I'm a homeowner in Orlando.
Exactly.
I'll be happy with that.
Oh my gosh.
She said, no, we're not DVC members, but we got these extra coupons for the extended stay down the street of the prison.
Yep. Oh.
If you want mice making up your bed, then this is the place for you.
Hey, it's like Cinderella. She had mice friends.
Is that what
you're going to get mice in a whole nother way if you say that.
And believe me, she's just talking.
Mice.
Because if you saw mouse in here.
Yeah, tell Belle Southern we could never do Club 33 because
I'm trying to get in Club 13 at least, or Club 15. I mean, can I get halfway in there?
Oh my gosh.
No, they not letting us in there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell y'all, one time they did let us like walk through. It was a mistake. They let us walk through. And as I was walking to the table, they were like, I'd like a glass of water. And I'm like, I don't work here, you son of a
Wait, so Tanya, you guys have to wear face masks now when you go out?
It's not mandatory.
But
in Osceola County it is, but not in Orange County.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which I'm sure that they're going to follow suit before long, unless it's been announced and I don't know about it yet because I don't watch the news. So
yeah, I'm with you. I can't do it.
Yeah, that day, Jill, when we can be Club 33 and live at Golden Oak. Yeah.
Right. We love that.
We need to hit the lotto.
For real. How do we do that? Like, what's the?
Yeah,
we can make our own club 33 and a half.
Our club would be bootleg. Like we be having like they serve Kool-Aid at their club. Ain't nobody trying to go to your club.
We could start our own group.
Right? You serving Kool-Aid and we got paper
I love it. I'm a pass holder. I'm free to Disney every month. Oh yeah, that's good, Cookie. Yeah, Cookie works for JetBlue, so she got that hookup with JetBlue.
Oh, that's
nice.
Awesome. That's awesome. Oh heck yeah. That's good.
I usually do fly JetBlue but this time around, American was cheaper for going to Disneyland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know everybody in there.
What airline do you all usually take to Disneyland? What airline do you usually take whenever you all travel to Disneyland?
Delta.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I haven't checked Delta rates. Maybe
Delta to LAX.
Yeah.
I mean, now you can get a round trip ticket for I think $11, right?
$11. We're all going to Disneyland.
Right. I haven't checked in a minute. I need to check prices.
Oh, Rob said she needs to hit the lottery for
we can
Golden
all live
Oak.
in the
Yes,
same
girl.
house. We can like rent out that. We can do it.
All live in the same
I know
house.
the homeowners association might be a little upset at that, but we'd be okay.
Yeah, they'd be like, whoop, there goes the neighborhood.
Right. June outside working on his car. Like, no, this is why the grass ain't cut. They ain't trying to have us out there.
Andrea said I always fly Southwest. Most people, I think Southwest gets more business than any airline. I feel like they do anyway. Every time you go to the Orlando airport, Southwest is packed.
Yeah.
Well, that's because they have their baggage is free.
Cookie said she used to work for Delta and really cheap flights right now. Ooh, I'm going to check those out.
Dawn says Delta stands for don't expect luggage to arrive. That's funny.
That's a good one, Dawn. Don't expect luggage to arrive. That happened to Mariah. She went to San Antonio, Texas, for a little quick vacation to go stay with one of her friends, and her luggage got lost. And it never was recovered. She never had her stuff the entire 5 days she was there.
What did they do? So what happens?
So I had to send her money, and she had to go shopping for clothes, makeup, everything, and then save the receipts, and then the airline reimbursed me everything that she spent.
Oh, no, I want my stuff back.
Yeah, I know. Finally they did recover it, and they brought it to our house after she came back from the vacation. Like 3 days later, she got all of her stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
She got new stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, unfortunately, we haven't had those experiences with Delta because
no, I can't
even imagine
that. Cookie said that's so true about luggage with Delta. Happens all the time. I'd be scared to death.
I can't even imagine.
I never even that's kind of scary.
We rocking the same clothes. I might be.
Oh yeah, Southwest does have the free luggage, which is great. I hate having to pay for luggage. That's like one of my pet peeves.
Isn't that like first come first serve at Southwest? So if the captain ain't there, you can sit in his seat.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't know either. I haven't been on Southwest in a long time.
I haven't been on that airline in a long time.
Yeah.
They're always so pricey to me, and I can find stuff cheaper.
Yep.
But I mean, again, like if you factor in the having to pay for your luggage and all that stuff, Southwest includes that in their rate, so it kind of works out about the same.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, but Southwest doesn't really fly. Like sometimes they have a lot of connecting flights, and I like to just go straight through. So that's why if we go to California, we'll go from Orlando. That's me too.
I don't want to lay over anywhere.
Yeah. I'm already scared. I'm already scared of planes, so I ain't trying to do all that extra.
Yes.
I need to go. First time up. You want to bet?
No.
Hi.
You say hi?
Say hi.
What'd y'all have for dinner? Did you eat some chicken?
What'd you have?
No. What'd you have?
She had turkey and macaroni because we had honey baked ham on Sunday.
So have you all got like all messed up with your sleeping schedules? Like since this whole quarantine thing?
Actually, I get to sleep an hour longer, which is wonderful.
Yeah, I still got to get up and go to work. I'm essential, whatever. I'm essential, but I got to get up and go to work still. So it really hasn't changed for me. Traffic, I get there quicker. So,
I feel like that we are becoming like nocturnal around here. We stay up late and we sleep in later.
I wish I had those problems.
No. I have to work.
I wish I had those problems. What's up, baby?
No. But I know the stimulus package came today. So that was
yours did?
Yeah.
What? We don't get it.
Because I was just wondering if because you know, like some people were like, oh, it's fake or whatever, but no, it actually came.
Yeah.
No, a lot of people were saying like what they are posting their stuff was fake. It was all spelled wrong.
Stay over Facebook.
No.
That Facebook news.
He also has to report to work every day still. Oh, yeah. Q said he got his. We have direct flight to LAX, MCO. I don't know what FLL is. JFK. Oh, that's in New York.
JFK's New York. MCO, yeah.
Oh, Dan said he's essential too. Essential. I haven't seen Dan in a minute.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. Everybody's getting their stimulus checks in the mail or direct deposited or however it's coming. So that's
but it's still, I mean, I guess it's all right, but if you don't have a job, it's like boo. You know what I mean?
By the time you pay everybody, you're right back where you started, right?
Exactly. But yeah, I mean, at least I do get an extra hour every morning.
Yeah.
For sleep.
Yeah, that sounds nice. I don't get that.
Well, I mean, I would kind of get an extra hour, but someone likes to make all this noise, sit on the bed to put his socks on, and I can feel the bed move. And I'm like, if he does not go sit in that chair,
how does it give you an extra hour? What do you mean?
Well, because I don't have to get Brooklyn up for school at 7. So she does. I get her up at like 8. If she has to do, her teacher has everybody sign in by 9.
Oh, okay. So is it like?
So she still has school, so she does virtual. Well, basically, the teacher does all the work online, but then he wants to see their faces. So at 9 o'clock, they have devotion, and then they're doing roll call and all that. So everyone's on the computer together.
See, my kids do online school also, but they don't have to be like in a classroom. Theirs is called Flex, so they just log on whenever and do their work. As long as their assignments are turned in for the week. They don't care when they do them. They just have to.
Yeah. I wish they had that when I was coming up. I would definitely.
Right? That's what I'm saying. My kids are in for a rude awakening whenever they start back to school. The law, go get your butts up. Let's go.
6 and 7 classes, and but yeah, it's crazy, and hopefully everything returns back to what it's supposed to be. It's going to be a little interesting to see the changes. I'm not going to fall into. I'm going to keep safe. I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to be maniacal about it. I'm going to, take everything with a grain of salt. That's what I do. That's what we'll do. But you just got to be safe. And I take a look at not just myself. I take a look at my kids most of all, and then anybody outside. I don't want to be able to harm anybody.
That's what I say all the time. If it was just me, I probably would not worry so much. And I don't know why I'm like that. I'm such a stubborn person. But what keeps me staying safe is that I know that I have children in this house.
Right.
And my husband and people that I love and that I want to keep safe and protect them. So that's what keeps me on the straight and narrow of being responsible through all of this.
I mean, that and everything's closed. No,
David said SDF stands for some dumb fool likes Louisville instead of Kentucky. Well, see, in Kentucky, University of Louisville, and I said that wrong. People from Louisville say Louisville. I was trying to say it right for you all, but it's Louisville. So University of Louisville and University of Kentucky are huge rivals.
Yes.
And the name of our airport is SDF, which was, so that's what he was just talking about. I've been homeschooling for 3 years. Parents have such a hard job. Everyone stay healthy and safe, says Sandra D.
Same to you, Sandra. Same to you.
And she's subscribed. She just subscribed to us.
Thank you, today. Thank you.
Yeah.
But no, everybody stay safe. We're gonna do that. But I can't wait to return back to the. You know what? I gotta finish the Imagineering show on Disney Plus.
Yeah, you do. Those are good. So good.
Part of it was I was like, it had me like, it was like crack a little. I mean, not that I know what crack is, but it was like crack. I've heard what crack does, but it was so like addicting. But it was, at the same token, it was like showing me stuff. I'm like, I don't want to know that. I don't want to know the behind the scenes of it. But it was so interesting, so that's why I kind of like backed away from it a little bit.
Yeah, I've never taken any of the tours and stuff, like the back behind scenes tours and all that, because I don't want my magic ruined.
Right.
I'm like a really big giant kid, I want to still believe in all of that. So like, yes, he's a mouse and he's cute and I love him so much and that's just what it is.
Just like the Wizard of Oz. I'm still upset at that dude that was back because they showed us that. I'm like, this wasn't real the whole time for an hour and a half. I watched this and this wasn't real. There was somebody behind the curtain. That's BS.
Yeah, that's like You don't want to ruin the magic. That's for sure.
Right. So you don't. So I don't. That's why I stopped kind of looking at it. And then some people started, at work. They start telling you stuff. They're spoiler. They love giving spoilers. So they started telling me stuff, and I just I got to look at it because I got to finish it. But I just kind of wasn't in a rush because I'm like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see how. So
you don't want to know how all that works. You just
we
just know it works.
Right. Let me go for and I fall for the illusion every single time. I fall for it every single time. So I go there to get away from the reality, right? That's movies for me. You want to get away from
for sure.
Yeah. And so when somebody tries to break down that reality, I'm like, I don't want to hear that.
Q said the Wizard of Oz or the Wiz.
Both. Both
of them.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, I like that was cute.
Yes.
Right, Cookie, the imagination, just that part of it, you gotta, I don't know.
Yep.
And it's good to see how they break down the process or how they come up with some of the stuff. I love seeing that part of it, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want to see.
I mean, I just like seeing, okay, they decide to make another park and what they're gonna do for the park, and I like saying, hey, they got a new, cruise line or a new ship coming, and this is what they're gonna do. That I don't mind.
Yeah, that's not.
I really enjoyed seeing how they put all of Small World together and Haunted Mansion together, like all of that stuff was pretty cool. I thought
that was cool.
Yeah,
I thought that was cool too. But it was some of like the newer stuff they started going into, where now you're starting to see where that technology is going.
Yeah.
For like, let's say Marvel Land, I want to say was one of the things they were showing in the Imagineer. They said that I guess some of the fluidity of some of the special effects on one of the attractions. Somebody said they saw it in the Imagineering show. So and then I'm like, well, I didn't want to know that, so I kind of stopped watching it.
Yeah. I don't want to see that.
They need a fifth gate, and they needed to be a villain's park.
Oh, that'd be
nice.
So awesome.
That'd be sweet, right?
But can you sell that for kids?
I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. She misses the great movie ride.
Oh my gosh, that was so awesome.
That was the best.
I loved it.
You want to hear
I
something?
really wish they wouldn't have. Now, like, that is one thing I wish they wouldn't have taken away for sure. Like, I really enjoyed that.
There's actually three things I'm upset that they took away. But the funny thing is, you mentioned the great big movie ride. My daughter had to watch Casablanca a couple weeks ago. I've never watched that movie before, but I knew it was supposedly good, but it was in black and white, so I never watched it. And then I know I always saw it on the Great Big Movie Ride, but I finally watched it, and it wasn't bad. It wasn't actually. It held my interest the entire time.
So Q says wishes or happily ever after.
I don't remember.
I love both of them so much. I don't think I could choose.
I like them both the same too, but I like happily ever after because they added some more. Because they added like Moana to it.
And all of the show on the castle itself, like what is that
called?
Most
of the time I don't get to see that, but yeah.
What do you miss that they've taken away?
What do I miss? Don't mess with my pot roast. I was pissed when they took the pot roast mac and cheese from Friar Nook. I went to Friar Nook. I said I'd take pot roast and mac and cheese. She said, "Oh, we stopped selling that as of yesterday." I went,
"Oh, wow, and you only a day late too."
I was like, "What?" Oh, I was about to quit Disney that day. I was so mad because now there's nowhere, no quick service that you can just pop up and get.
Nope.
Pot roast and mac and cheese. Yeah, but the Great Movie Ride, I hated seeing gone. Like,
me too.
Oh, and the Osborne lights when they took away the Osborne lights.
I was gonna say that the Osborne lights was
great. Osborne lights. I have so many memories about that. Like,
I like the stunt show too that they had.
The stunt show was good, and most of all, I missed Star Wars Weekend.
Oh, Star Wars Weekends for sure.
I never went to Star Wars.
We went every time. Oh, it was.
Who's your favorite Star Wars character?
My Darth Vader all day.
Oh,
all day. and then Han Solo.
I like them all. I like Chewbacca.
You like them all. You like Greedo.
I like them all. I'm
you like
Chewbacca. Yes.
Chewbacca.
Who's your favorite?
Who's my favorite? Oh gosh. That's hard to say. I'm gonna go with Princess Leia. Yeah. And I really love like the thing that drew me to Star Wars, and I know Star Wars is not a love story by any means, but I fell in love with Star Wars through the love story of Anakin and Padme.
We can't be friends.
I was just like,
I just thought that was weird.
Is my favorite.
See, I just thought it was weird.
Who's your favorite?
Revenge of the Sith is my favorite movie.
I'm more of a
I was freaking out through that whole movie on the edge of my seat, like, oh my, like, I love that movie. It's so good.
I'm more of the original trilogy, fan of the original trilogy. And I think that the prequels kind of watered down my how I looked at Darth Vader. They kind of watered it down. And so it left a bad taste in my mouth until Rogue One. And then Rogue One set everything straight for me as far as Darth Vader is concerned. Because they kind of made him look a little weak on the weak side.
But his favorite is Empire Strikes Back.
Empire Strikes Back is my favorite. But they made Darth Vader look...
Most people that I talk to say Empire Strikes Back is their favorite Star Wars movie. Yes. And as a matter of fact, not tomorrow night, because tomorrow night I have Darla on, but Thursday night, my daughter's going to be on talking Star Wars.
Okay.
We got a huge Star Wars fan, my daughter Mariah. She works in Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Immersed into it every day.
Yeah.
And she is going to talk Star Wars with everyone.
We'll definitely have to join you there for that one because I might have to quiz
her
on some things.
That's going to be Thursday night at 8:00.
Yeah.
I might have to quiz her.
I'm going to tell you, I love the Ronto raps.
Yeah, and please do. Hey, get some Star Wars questions together, like trivia for her, and let's see how strong her Star Wars knowledge is.
Yeah, I definitely bounce. That's again my favorite all-time movie of all movies is The Empire Strikes Back.
Like overall, not just Star Wars, but just any movie.
Anything if you had that, if I had that to watch over everything, I would watch that first.
Yeah,
and then maybe The Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, that's my number one. That is my favorite movie. Shawshank Redemption is my favorite movie.
You believe that's Stephen King? That's Stephen King.
That is such a great movie. It's my absolute favorite all-time everything movie.
It is. Jennifer said our favorite character. I'm Mickey Mouse. I'm a Mickey Mouse fan.
Same here.
Both of y'all Mickey? Really? Yeah. Okay.
That's the one that's the beginning. That's
Shawshank is so good, Dan. Like I might go watch it tonight.
I love Shawshank. And Dan, you gotta try Ronto Rap. Delish.
Green Mile. The Green Mile
was on my Instagram today because I was thinking about I would really like to have a Ronto Rap today.
Oh, yeah.
The breakfast one is good too. It's just as good as the
breakfast one better. Like
I like them both because I like the weird coleslaw.
Yeah.
I like it. It's good.
Shawshank, and then The Green Mile was good too. That's one of my favorites.
The Green Mile was awesome.
That was a good one.
Shawshank was definitely good.
Yeah, the guy who.
Shawshank.
And then I loved Fargo.
Fargo?
That was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's
a lot of good movies. Michaela.
Well, we really connected was like movies. He was definitely a movie person, and he turned me on to all movies.
Yeah, because all she was watching was like Dolomite.
Days of Our Lives.
No, Dolomite and Foxy Brown.
No.
Black exploitation films. I'm like, what is this garbage?
So it was
Christina
funny.
Mills said The Green Mile was great.
Yes,
great. That was awesome.
That was a really good.
Really, everybody played their role to it. He was wow.
Yeah, and I love Tom Hanks. He's like my favorite actor.
Oh, you gotta love Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I love Tom Hanks. Like I've never seen a Tom Hanks movie that I didn't like. Like I like all of his work. He's so
Joe versus the Volcano.
Huh?
The money pit and Joe versus the Volcano.
Well, maybe not those so much.
But he seems like a really good guy.
Yeah.
For some reason, he seems like he's a real nice guy.
Like a really good guy for sure.
You remember Bosom Buddies?
Mm-hmm.
Bosom Buddies.
He was in that.
Yeah, he was the main dude.
I don't think I ever saw it.
Yeah, they had to dress up like females because they lived in this apartment building where they had to, I think it was all female.
Yep.
And they had to dress up as females to live there.
I may have seen that, but
that was a good. Yeah, it was a TV show that.
Yep, I used to watch it all the time.
Good show.
Q remembers.
Yes, Q remembers. That's because Q just as old as I am.
You guys are both 76.
I'll be 74 next month.
Oh, you look good for your age.
Well, you know, it don't crack. You don't crack.
Yeah, black don't crack.
Crack is cracking.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Tamara. That's so.
Brown says she's 23.
Q says I got about 30 years.
Yeah, my husband is 10 years older than me, and everybody thinks we're the same age, and I'm like, great. But he never goes out in the sun. He doesn't he still looks young for his age.
That might be how you carry yourself. You might carry yourself more mature, more seasoned.
No.
It's not, you know.
I don't think so. I think it's because I got wrinkles and he doesn't.
No. He does look good for his age, though.
Yeah, he does. You don't even know how
it is. I know the last one I saw him, I said, Blake is rather sexy.
He is 57?
Really? Yeah, I would have never thought that.
He's
not in a million.
No, definitely not.
Not in a million. That's awesome.
57.
Samara says she's the baby in the family. All right, we're gonna wrap it up because
it's Tanya's show. You can't tell you.
Yeah, it's
gonna
stay
on all night. Today's Wednesday, right?
Oh,
yeah. Tomorrow we'll stay on all night. Don't forget to come back Thursday though for Star Wars.
No, I'm coming back. I'm definitely coming back.
Mariah's excited about that. Christopher, you know I'm going to get Botox.
No.
Yes.
No. Don't do it.
I am. I'm getting me some Botox. I've already decided.
Don't do it.
A needle to the face?
There's so many young people that do it, in their 20s.
Because they're crazy. No.
I think it's supposed to prevent you from getting like this.
Does it?
And then once you get like this, there's no reversing. Let's see.
Bedtime.
It is bedtime. And I need to go in here and get these kids round them up and make sure everybody's got their showers and pajamas and all that good stuff. It's getting late.
Thank you, Tanya, for hanging out with
thank you all so much for coming on tonight. Please come back anytime. I'd love to have you. You're so much fun to have here. And we could talk for hours and hours and hours for sure.
No doubt about it. Thank everybody in the chat room
here tonight. If you're just tuning in, Diz Life of Ours, make sure you go subscribe to their YouTube channel. Follow them on Instagram. They are now on TikTok.
Yep, we're on MySpace and Ask Jeeves.
Oh my goodness, you would be disappointed. They are so much fun. I can't wait to see all the parts. I'm gonna be
and we'll see you soon, right? We'll see you Thursday. Well, not physically.
I'll be there.
Awesome. Yes. That's awesome. Well, you got to hang out with us one weekend. You got to hang out. We'll do a chat from here. We'll hang out with Tanya one weekend.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
And if anybody subscribed today, we thank every last one of y'all.
Yes.
You back there, you over in the corner, you.
I only say subscribe if you're gonna watch. I want you to watch and enjoy because you need to laugh. Hey, why not?
Yeah.
He's crazy. I'm not crazy.
He's already subscribed. Pamela, hey Pamela. She said, "Good night, Tanya. You are beautiful, just the way you
are."
That's
right, Pamela. That's how I say it.
No Botox required. Thank you, girl.
Right. That's the truth, Ruth. That is the truth. You don't need that. I was looking at you the other day. You don't need no dang Botox, girl. You good as it gets.
You better leave it alone.
That's right. You don't need that.
All right. Thank you all so much. Thanks to all the viewers. Thanks to you all. Thanks to the mods. Thanks to everyone for being here tonight.
Thank you, Sandra.
We do this every single day at 8 p.m. until the parks open. Tomorrow's Wednesday night, so that's a regular stream night. We are going to be talking all night long, and then I'll see you Thursday for Star Wars night with Mariah.
Yeah, that's my night.
And everybody, always do what makes you happy and dream big. And I'm going to go eat more chili because David sent me chili in the mail, you all. We had chili dogs, and we got all kinds of chili. Yeah, Skyline chili from Cincinnati. Thanks again, David, for that. Everybody have a wonderful evening. Goodbye. And
Tom, you said before you leave, you said go do what makes you happy.
I always say Always do what makes you happy and dream big. That's how I end the stream every time.
Oh, that's awesome. I was going to say something too, but I feel bad saying unless you like smoking rocks, then don't do that. But that's
yeah, I do. Now I have added that as long as it's legal. As long as it's legal. Do what makes you happy as long as it's legal.
Good night, everybody.
Right, good night.
All right, until next time.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye. That is so funny. Thank you all so much.